Hey everybody, it's Russ coming at you one more time right here from the good old Mckamey Manor. Hey, this next movie is all about Robin Oneless. You might remember Robin from the movie with Lindsay Lohan. This is Robin's own little adventure through the manor a while back, and pretty interesting actually. This is more of a unedited look at the manor. It's pretty much footage as it was, not a lot of editing, so you might be interested. And there's a lot of interviews involved with her family and Robin as well, and her boyfriend. It's kind of amusing. So sit back, take a look, and I will talk to you in a bit. And you're seriously glad that you came?
I guess I'm a thrill seeker.
You're pretty amazing, I gotta give you that. Alright, so these two little rascals took the tour a little bit ago, and they did good actually. Kind of, in a way, in a weird little way. They did good because they were good on film, and that's all what I care about, is that we got some interesting shots from you guys. Are you glad you did the tour?
Always. Yeah, it was definitely an experience to be had.
Are you guys safe and sound now?
Safe and sound. Yes, safe and sound. Was mostly safe during. As safe as you can be while you're getting beat.
You weren't beat. You had things to do. You had, you know, you had things to accomplish, and you didn't always accomplish those things.
Our tour of Mckamey Manor was quite an experience. It was my second time around. Doesn't make it any easier. So I had a great time. I'm glad I did it. It's memorable for sure. I had a great partner. Robin was awesome. She stuck with me. So I definitely enjoyed my time at Mckamey Manor. They made sure we had a good show.
Mckamey Manor was something to behold, and it's an experience to be had. We had a great time, told some jokes, went through some mazes, and it was definitely something to experience.
Can you do that?
I'll do my best.
Oh, you can do this. You're an action girl, right? Yeah. All right.
My name is Robin Oneless. On October 5th, I participated in the Mckamey Manor haunt. It was an experience that I'll never forget, and definitely glad that I have it under my belt now.
daughter's Robin. It's Wonder Woman, and I think this is nuts, and
it is nuts.
Against all
I would never do it. You should talk her out of it. It's crazy.
Right, but on the other side of that, people got to do their own stupid choices. So Those things that don't kill us do make us stronger.
True. And they're making a movie ever too.
It's a life training.
Right. So it'll be fun. Actually, it's gonna be great. We got a lot of fun things planned for. Are you really wanting your daughter to go through this?
I want to go through it.
So you're gonna live through her.
That's my bunny suit she's got on.
I love it. Did you freely have enough time to actually look over the waiver and all those 7 fun pages that you were reading out loud? Did you actually understand what you were saying? And did you, I know you agreed at the moment, but do you still agree with all that?
Yes, so had time to read it over, agreed to it, signed it, had enough time for it. So, yeah.
Are you not listening?
No.
Are you gonna cry on me?
No. No, sir. No matter what, we're not stopping.
That's right. And this is your choice, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
So no matter how much begging, pleading, do you want me to stop?
No, sir.
Any memories from this spot?
I don't like this spot at all.
I don't.
Anybody who comes here will not like this spot.
Yeah, my heart leapt a bit when you said to meet up here. I was like,
You can't see it, but there's a rabbit hole. There's a hole, a tunnel down here.
This is a good spot here.
It's not a fun tunnel, friend.
You guys are a bunch of babies.
Participant having spent time with Russ McKamey and other staff of MM and 3 other people. What participant has read know that Russ McKamey and the staff of MM truly
Hold your tears and quit your crying. Nothing's happened yet. Hurry up.
truly has my best intentions at all times. Participant gives their permission to MM to challenge them both physically and emotionally to the highest degree. Participant does not want to quit MM unless there is no other choice. Participant wants to stay with the tour no matter what they may say while they are distressed inside MM.
Are you distressed right now?
A little bit.
A little bit? A little anxiety right now?
Yes, sir.
You understand this is nothing, right?
Yes, sir.
This is nothing. So you look pretty stressed out even during that portion of it. Like tears are flowing just when we were signing the waivers. So why? Why?
The hair ties ripped from my head hurt. That's what started the tears. And yeah, it was that initial pain that really started the tears.
Agree to that?
Yes, sir.
Did you bite him?
On purpose too, right? Yes, sir. That's right. Freaking bite me. Sign that waiver. Hurry up. You understand me? You're mine. You're done, girl. Freaking bite me.
Yeah, they like to start off with a bang.
Yeah, we do.
There's no way I was not fighting back.
You didn't fight back after that, so I didn't see much fight in you. Don't fight our people. There are more of us than there are of you. Do not fight. Do not cuss. Do not cuss. You understand that? Very simple. Don't fight. Do not cuss.
Why are you signing this waiver? Seriously. You're already crying.
When I read the part about possible broken bones, that was one thing that I was not ready for. I was like, wait, what? What am I agreeing to?
Well, then why did you agree? Why did you just walk away right then?
Because I figured it's not that you guys want us to have a bad time. It's not that you're trying to hurt us. You're trying to scare us.
Yeah.
And I knew that that was the intention that you had. And I knew that there's EMTs and nurses and things like that on staff. So I wasn't so afraid of my safety as much as fearful of the unknown of what could happen to me.
Your waiver and blood, girl. I'm gonna physically abuse you. You better quit right now, girl. You better run home now.
Why are you shaking? Wonder Woman, why are you shaking?
This has been tense.
You haven't done anything yet. You haven't done anything. You do understand that, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The waiver just has to cover everything. So that's why it says death and stuff. No one's going to die, but accidents happen, right? So, you know.
Yeah.
But no one's ever been seriously injured. You're lucky today.
God, did that hurt? Did that hurt? Did that hurt? Bite me? You did it on purpose? Girl. Hurry up. Hurry up! I'm gonna rip this ponytail right off your head, girl. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, little girl. Let's go. The bunny rabbit. Why'd you bite me? Why'd you bite me? Why'd you bite me?
It's hard not to fight back.
Oh, yeah? Okay, you're not gonna fight back, though. Here up. Take me now. Come on, let's go. You're lucky. I'm here. I just saved you. I just saved you. Can you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Yep. I just saved you.
I'd be freaking out.
It's okay, Daddy.
I'll keep him safe. I'll keep him safe.
Better.
I will.
She's my daughter. As I know she.
You guys know what she's getting in for, right?
He doesn't.
I can tell you one thing. There's nothing sexual. There's nothing religious.
Right.
There's no cussing. But it is physical. There's a lot of traps, a lot of things she's going to have to go through.
Yeah.
Live animals, critters, all kinds of things.
A lot of physical stuff.
Very physical.
Very physical.
But we're going to scare her. We're
And
going to
it's a
scare her
lot of
bad.
mental and physical.
It's tough.
She'll be okay. It's tough.
Are you okay, your daughter, going through this?
No, not really.
No?
No, not really. But I. Okay, it's getting kind of
different now, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a retired Marine. I went through boot camp. I get the whole pain, see how far you can go, and like that. And I would never do it on purpose.
Me either.
Yeah.
But why do you think your daughter wants to do it?
Part of this is, from mom doing it, but another part of it is Robin's walking the PCT. She's a lifeguard. She's a hiker, a skater. She's going to go and push and push and push until see how far she can go.
But are you okay, your daughter being hurt?
No, not at all. But she's going to, and she's tough, and she's going to go through this. And
I can tell you that she's really not going to get hurt. What we're going to get in her head, we're in her head right now.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so that's the whole idea. We got, you know, I'm military. I'm 23 years Navy. You're Marine. We know how these guys. They're all military back here. A survival horror boot camp experience. Right. She's going to feel like she's in a whole other world.
Oh yeah.
But it's all smoke and mirrors, and after it's all said and done, she'll be really happy, and it'll be pretty impressive. So.
Okay.
Hang in there, pal.
She's
all right.
She's
and we'll be nearby.
All right, sounds good.
And
all right, guys.
Tell them to watch their fingers.
What's wrong with their fingers?
No, tell your crew to watch.
Oh, I know.
She's
a biter.
When push, she'll laugh.
She's a biter. I love it. So it was interesting to see Robin, your mom and dad there, and they came to the pickup point. And they're watching. At first, I was really talking to them. They're like, "Hey, that's great. It's all fun. Yeah, she's tough, and we're so proud. And yeah, do what you know." And I'm thinking, okay. And then after you were getting indoctrinated,
I was ready to stop it. I wanted to stop it, but at the same time, I knew she'd get angry if I stopped it. I'm the one who wanted to do it.
Right.
I'm the one who's been following Mckamey Manor, as like due to medical issues and stuff. I really can't, so I was doing this vicariously through her. I called her up, hey, they got a spot, you want to do it? Yeah.
Because then your dad, he had a different tone the second time. He was like, holy crud.
They had to stand They had to stand back, and they were afraid. I came up to watch, but they had to stand back because they were afraid they were going to intervene.
Yeah.
They were, like, that car was their
clenching
anchor.
Their fists.
They were clenching their fists.
There's no warm-up. It's hardcore right off the bat. There's no warm-up.
It was really intense, and just watching her go through it, it was more than...
It was funny afterwards. They're both like, "Oh man, you should have known what we had to go through, what we were experiencing." And I'm like,
"Not me. That was Dad and Misha.
What you went through." Oh, right.
Again, I didn't see those two jumping in and taking your spot. You know what I mean? They could have. It would have been interesting. I would have done it, without a doubt.
My husband's the same way. He's like, "No, that's your thing." He goes, "I know what I'm capable of. I don't need to go through that."
Yeah, I love all that
type of thing. It's like,
it's still a different ballgame when you're actually going through it,
It's given me second thoughts though about like if I, gave me second thoughts. He goes, well, if Robin going through this makes it so that you don't go through it, then it was worth it.
Why are you bleeding all over the place? Why? Why are you bleeding all over the place? Listen to me. Why'd you bite me?
Say goodbye to your mom and dad. You're not gonna see them again.
Guys!
Say it.
Guys!
They say they love you, but I think they're lying.
Oh, look at them. Look at them. Say it.
They're laughing at you.
Guys!
What? What?
Guys!
Huh? Why'd you bite me?
Bite him again, okay?
Why'd you bite me? You did it on purpose and you said it. Oh, I'm gonna freaking go take you straight to my room. What's wrong? Throw up on me.
How are you gonna do that?
Got this, Robin.
Robin, they're saying you got it.
Having fun now?
They're saying you got it. You can do this, Robin. You can do this, Robin. You hang tough.
I'm trying so hard to be nice to you, but you won't let me. You won't let me, will you? Will you?
Yeah.
You getting mad? Yeah, watch this. Like that.
So your hubby and your dad and the boyfriend, are they mad at us?
I think
My
the
boyfriend,
boyfriend's a little...
he's still like, when I talk about it, he's still like clenched fist, like.
Getting mad? Getting mad? Getting mad?
Come on, yell.
Yell for help right now. Yell for help. How much as loud as you can. Yell for help right now.
Well, I'll tell you what, on camera right now, I've got an opening for him on the 17th.
Nice!
So I want you to get this message back to him, okay?
Louder.
Because he can be mad at us all he wants, but I'm going to give him the opportunity to come on in and show us who's boss. He can come in there and he can take action on us. And so he's got a slot. I will, because our spec warfare guy backed out on us.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I need a tough guy. So
I don't know if it's his cup of tea.
I'm just saying, if he feels that passionate, if you really feel, so just put that out to him, because I'm going to call him out on Facebook. I'm going to agitate him. This is interesting right here. Hold on. Do you hear that voice? Whose voice is that? I don't know whose voice it is right now.
They're telling her to yell.
Yes, they are. So what's your name? Who are you?
My name's Misha. I'm Robin's boyfriend.
All right. So I will give you an option right now. I will let her go right now, and we'll take you instead.
I would do that, but she doesn't want that.
No. What's up to you? I will let you be the man, and I will take you and leave her right now. And it'll be 1,000 times worse for you because it will not be easy for you. Are you willing, really? All the talk in the world say you want to protect her all you want. Are you really willing to man up and do it? Because you have no idea what you're in for.
I would totally do it, but I'm not the one who wanted to do this.
All right, this is your chance to protect your woman. This is it. We're going to call you out. So
He's like, no, I got her back.
I know, exactly. Can I do that a little bit? Can I mess with him a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because she says yes, I'm taking you. Yep.
Does it feel bad that no one cares about you?
Robin.
Help!
Your boyfriend right there, I don't think he really wants to, but he says he'll take your place right now. He says he'll do it for you. But you know what? I don't think he really will, because if he does, it'd be the worst mistake of his life. So it's going to be up to you. Do you want him to take your spot?
No.
Say it then to me.
No, I don't want Misha to take my spot.
So do you want to continue on? I'm giving you. Shut up. Shut up.
Shut up!
Listen to me. Robin, listen to me.
Yes.
I'm giving you one chance right now. This is the only time I'm going to give you this opportunity. Do you want to get out right now and say this is the worst mistake of your life and call it quits? Do you want to be a quitter right now for the rest of your life and this is it? What?
No, not quitting.
Are you going to stay?
Yes.
You want to switch with this?
Yes, sir.
She still wants to do it.
Yeah.
Misha, you wouldn't last 5 minutes. They would destroy you.
I have no doubt. But
I have no doubt they would destroy you. But I tell you what, we'll save a spot for you next week.
Oh, thank you very much.
Because that's the kind of guy I am. I am that kind of nice guy.
Help! Misha!
Louder.
Misha!
He's gone.
Louder.
He's gone.
Help!
He's gone.
Misha!
Say we're hurting you.
Misha!
Wow, you're hurting me!
Oh, well,
Yes, I am! Yes, I am!
I got your her girlfriend. She's mine now.
She'll make a good movie. She's got some
about
great.
10 hours.
Yeah, it'd probably be about 4 hours, unless we're having a good time with her. So you know, but she's doing good. This is what I want. I want to see active, interactive, a lot of feeling and emotions, and she's doing it all. And she's saying what we want. We're telling her to say help me, and all that stuff.
I told her to. Go ahead, cry. Doesn't matter. I know you get mad. Go ahead and cry.
Yeah. So this will be good.
So,
it'll be a killer.
I like they'll love it.
It'll be a good movie. All right, guys.
So,
all right. It's all good, man. We'll see ya. When we get to our first zone, I don't want to hear any yelling or screaming. That makes me really mad. Robin, you understand that?
Yes, sir.
No yelling or screaming.
Yes, sir.
I am.
Help! French! French!
Cover the
Help, French! French!
Go for him.
French! Get over here! Come here, French! Come here, French!
He doesn't want any of this, girl. I'm your boyfriend. I'm your boyfriend. Oh, yeah.
Tweet, tweet, tweet!
You're not tweeting. You're not tweeting, girl. You're not tweeting. You're now. Who? Keep doing it. Get over.
Misha! 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 Misha!
Misha, help me!
Yeah.
Help me, Misha!
Misha!
And she feels left out because no one loves her!
During the tour, did myself or other members of the crew check on your well-being to make sure you're okay and that things are running smooth?
Yeah, throughout the whole thing, I felt as safe as you could be, getting kind of knocked around a bit. Like, throughout the entire tour, there was people that were like, kind of like wiping off my bumps and scrapes to see if like I was actually bleeding, or to see if I needed anything, to see if there's anything serious. And throughout the whole thing, I felt safe. At one point, I was a little bit worried about my eye, and I was able to ask, like, hey, can you check my eye? And throughout the whole thing, I felt safe, which is strange in the environment that it was.
And they did, right? I remember that they stopped the show and did look-see on your eye, make sure it was okay and all that, because you got a thumb in the eye, right?
Yeah, I got a thumb to the eye, and it had me a little worried.
Sure.
But yeah, they were like, okay, and stopped it and checked on it, and then checked my other eye, and then also checked my hands and things like that to make sure that I was like physically good throughout the whole thing.
Cry, girl. Cry. You're bleeding all over the fish.
Get it in your mouth!
Cry. Why'd you bite me? I'm not gonna forget that. Don't you know the rules of our haunted house? What's the rule?
I hope you don't bite me. No, sir. Where's the tape? You don't like tape?
I'm gonna throw you out of the truck. You understand me? You want me to throw you out?
No, that sounds like a good idea.
No, sir.
I'm gonna throw her out.
Good
No,
idea.
sir. No, sir.
I'm gonna throw you out, girl. I'm gonna throw you out. Turn around.
Turn around.
What did you just
came back.
do?
Is this like your last one?
What did you just do? Tell me what you just did. You bit me again, right? That wasn't on purpose.
You gonna bite me? You gonna bite me? You gonna bite me?
Why'd you bite me? 2 times! 2 times! 2 times you bit me! You gonna do it a 3rd time? You're sorry what? Sorry what? Sorry what?
I'm sorry, sir.
Oh yeah. You did it 2 times.
Because girls don't let you in here.
You were done in the back of the truck.
Oh, they were brutal on you.
I watched the movies. You were absolutely out of it then too.
I was just kicking it, and they were all on you.
Yep, it'll be.
Just mind my business.
It'll be.
Nice and quiet
You
over
were
here.
smart. Just be quiet about it.
You're about to meet our other brothers.
She bit me 2 times, brother.
2 times?
2 times!
2 times?
Open that freaking door.
Throw her out, brother.
sir.
I'm gonna name you Hop Hop. I'm gonna name you Hop Hop. I'm gonna name you Hop Hop.
You freaking bite me 2 freaking times. You're not gonna have that in your place. I tell you right now, girl.
Are we gonna cuss? Are we gonna treat our brothers with respect?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes.
Bite me. This wave is coming. It's gonna be so much fun. It's gonna be so much fun. It's gonna be so much fun.
You freaking bite me 2 times.
We got a fighter!
Get her! Yeah, you're home now, girl! Get her!
Were you warned numerous times by me or by the crew or by videos that you've seen or just, you know, things you've heard that you really don't want to do this?
Yes, I watched one video. All my friends were like, why are you doing this? Russ himself told me not to do it. Even with all the warnings, I was up for the challenge.
Yeah.
Get her inside. Get her inside. Get her inside. She's gonna get out. Crawl now. Get in. Crawl.
You can go. Freaking bite me. I'm ready.
Shut up. Quiet. Quiet.
Drown.
Oh no. Open your mouth. Oh no.
Hey, listen to me right now. How many times did you...
Quiet, son. Quiet. Hand inside, spit it out. Be quiet. Don't drink that.
Catch your breath. Listen, Wonder Woman.
Calm down, okay? Do you hear me? Calm down. Give me something for her mouth.
Get her up.
Get her up. Get her up. Let's get her up. Get her up. Get her up.
Okay. Get a hood. I got it. Get them both in there.
You understand me?
Yes, sir. Do you understand me?
Yes, sir.
Hey, which one of you is the comedian? Tell me a joke.
Right, I
want to hear a joke.
The bar says ow. Knock.
Who's there? Who's there?
Knock.
Keep going. Who's there?
I don't know. Why don't you go get the door?
You can do it.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
You understand that? You guys need to protect each other. I'm your friend. I'm the only friend you got here. They want to destroy you. So you need to listen to me. You need to keep quiet. You need to, both of you, understand? Yeah.
Smile, lady.
Let's make sure we got some faces.
Smile.
I want another joke.
Come on.
Comedian, I want a joke.
I'm performing at the Lafayette Hotel.
No, you're not. You're not going anywhere. You know
Not
that.
going anywhere tonight.
You think you're going to be up to that? You're crazy.
Let me hear your jokes.
Comedian, let's hear a joke. Comedian, tell me a joke.
Tell us a joke.
Are you not listening to me? Just hear a joke. Right now.
And Frank's trying to get her diary about how all the other girls are getting their period. And she says,
"You a horrible comedian, you know that?"
Is that the best you got?
Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? You better make me laugh. You're not making me laugh. Okay? You're not making me laugh.
Let's hear a joke right now. Make me laugh.
Are you not listening, young lady?
I want to hear something that makes me laugh. Do you hear me? I'm not laughing.
Let's hear it.
I'm not laughing. Come on.
Let's
I thought
hear
you were
it.
a funny girl. You don't feel so funny anymore, do you? You don't feel so funny anymore, huh?
All people gonna pay to see you, Tokyo.
Let me hear you. Wah!
Come on, let me hear you.
You better listen to these people back here, understand that? Because this is nothing right now. This was a big mistake. You came here, wasn't it?
Yes, sir.
Wasn't it?
Yes, sir.
You want to quit now?
No, sir.
Oh, good, that's good. Give her a round of applause. She doesn't want to quit. That's good.
You better be funny.
Wonder Woman,
Yes, sir.
you're in showbiz, right? Yeah. So your parents means a lot, doesn't it?
Yes, sir.
Sure does. you got some nice fingernails right there.
Yes, sir.
Everything's about choices at Mckamey Manor. Wonder Woman, you hear me?
Yes, sir.
So either, and I'm going to leave this up to you. If you want us to cut all of Lindsay's nails, then we're going to leave you alone. We won't touch your fingernails whatsoever. If you want to be left alone and your parents intact, then all you got to tell me is cut Lindsay's nails. So what's it going to be? Whose nails are going to go? Wonder Woman, are you really going to have Lindsay take all that for you?
No.
Put your hands out there, Wonder Woman. Put your hands out. Be careful. That one.
You got my nails.
Cut him. Cut him. Cut him. Film it. All right, I'm going to ask you a question. Why do you have such dirty fingernails?
Do you like pain?
You're a little animal, and we have a little Wonder Woman right here. We have a little task for you. We're going to have a challenge. And one of you will win, and one of you will be the big loser. Hey, you, Wonder Woman, who's gonna win?
I'm gonna win.
Are you gonna win?
I'm gonna win.
Can't have two winners, can we?
No, sir.
Come here, fighter.
Wonder Woman.
Fine, girl.
Fighter. Do it.
I can't reach you.
Here, I'll get this one.
This one right here. Hey, hold on. I still want a joke, though. I still want a joke. I want to see their face. You think people should go?
I mean, if it's something you're into, I mean, sure, do it. But I wouldn't encourage my friends to do it unless they absolutely felt the need to do it.
When you get inside, do not touch your mask. You understand that? Because right now, I'm helping you out.
If you touch your mask,
I am letting them put this above your nose. I want a joke. When it's just you and me, tell me a joke right now. I want a joke. Tell me a joke right now. It's you and me. Make me laugh.
The guy walks into the bar and says, "Ow."
You know what? You're the worst comedian I've ever heard.
Hurry up. Tell me. I'm not laughing.
Come on.
I don't think she needs her mouth.
Come on. Hurry up. Where's my joke?
Why did the girl bite the tormentor?
Oh,
how about that one?
Is it for a specialized type of person, you think?
Oh, yes. I think there's only a certain set of people that can go through this.
When I count to 3 and say go, the race is alive. I need you to be very careful. Listen, both of you, these directions, this is electrified. Do not touch the sides.
Hey.
On the count of 3.
Get the jumper cables to this side real quick.
Don't use the cables. Just turn them down then. Turn them down. Turn the cables down. 3, 2, 1, go!
I'm a nut. It's off of a telephone just to see if I was myself out on it. Louder. Everybody's there.
Hold on. Stop right now. Hold on. Stop. Do it together right now for the first time. Listen to me. Hold her hand. That's right. Hold her hand.
Isn't that cute?
Tell me how you guys feel right now. Tell me what you're feeling. Why are you crying, Lindsay? Are you serious? You think you did this? You just met up. That's all you did.
Still gotta get out.
Tired.
You got a long way to go.
Tired? I thought you were athletic. Aren't you athletic?
We just started.
Yes, you are. What's your name? What's the other one? Speed Racer? Aren't you athletic?
Yes, sir.
You don't look very athletic to me right now. Are you tired?
A bit.
A bit. Oh, not much though? You better answer carefully. Truthfully, are you tired or not?
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Better find your way out.
Go in a little circle.
Why aren't they crying?
One is crying.
Climb over each other. You're going the wrong way.
Louder.
Speed Racer, you're going the wrong way. Speed Racer, you're going.
You gotta go forward.
You're going the. Go over her.
Go over her.
Speed Racer, you are going the wrong way. Speed Racer. Come on, Speed Racer. There you go. Bring her over. Take her to the morgue right now. So what would you say to all those average, what I call boo haunters out there, the ones that go to Universal and Not Scary Farm? You think this is a good place for them?
No, like if you think you just want like a fake, like, oh, it's just a foam hand, like, no, this isn't for you. You don't want just a boo scare. This is a lot more than just someone jumping out at you.
Come on.
10 push-ups, Robin. Come
Push-ups, don't stop. Let's go. Let's go.
3, 4.
Let's go.
5. You're not all the way down.
Go. Come
7.
on.
All the way down.
All the way down. Count
You
them
don't
off.
go all the way down, I'll make you do diamond.
Count them off.
Flip over.
Come on. Keep going. Keep going. Let's go. Work her out. Keep kicking. Keep kicking. Come on. Keep going. Don't stop it. Don't stop. Come on. Let's go. Higher. Keep it going. There you go. Sit up now. Get him down there. Come on. Sit up. Let's go. Hurry up.
Harder.
Faster. Faster. Let's go. Sit up. Come on. The morgue. Let's go. The morgue.
You really do not want to do Mckamey Manor. Don't do it. It's not a regular boo haunt scare. Do not do Mckamey Manor.
Wonder Woman. I'm giving you the same choice. Was this a mistake to come here? Yeah. Is it a joke here?
No.
We haven't done anything yet. We haven't done anything. Listen to me. Before he cuts all of your hair off, this is your chance right now to get out of here.
Hey, Bunny, watch this.
Do you want out?
Is this real? Tell her, is this real?
It's up to you. You got
These are people. Open your eyes. You want out? Quiet. What did I tell you? Did I not tell you?
What?
You're gonna have a lot of...
No. He doesn't want out.
You got a tough one.
Give them both a round of applause.
Yeah. Let's celebrate with a little haircut. I gotta get out of my system. A lot. You
got a snazzy haircut to show off from Mckamey Manor.
Yeah.
Listen to me. Be quiet. Quit your belly aching. If one of you says I don't want it, fine. You don't have to do it. You don't have to do it. What's it going to be?
I don't want it.
You don't want it?
No.
How do you feel about that, Wonder Woman? Look what she's doing to you. On her face, too. On her face. Be careful. Be careful. What are we hurting at? Oh, you're getting cut, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
It's just barely bleeding, dude.
Let's go. Oh, your face. Stop yelling. No more cutting, no more cutting, no more cutting.
I will give you something to really
hurry up. Get more on her. Get more on her. Get more on her. Don't you yell. Don't you yell. Don't yell. On her face. Get some blood on her face, too. Get Lindsay to do that. Lindsay, you put it on her. No spray. Go, just do it. Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman. Smear it around. Smear it around. Smear it on her face. Come on. Come on, Bunny. Smear it. Smear it. Smear it.
Better. Russ, her foot's bleeding pretty bad, dude.
We all know that you get bumps and bruises and you get cuts, and because it's close quarters in there and it's aggressive, and so you're going to come out with all these kind of little battle wounds for sure. But were you actually, for real, like beat up, knocked unconscious, where they just walloped on you to the point of where you didn't know where you were at, and you know, just literally beat you up? That's different than just getting a little rough experience.
No, I wasn't just beat up. It wasn't a beating.
Here's some gauze. Here's some gauze down there. There's some gauze. Get that gauze.
Oh, we got a problem.
Just get the gauze. I don't care. Just wrap your foot up.
Just cauterize it, burn it. I don't have a torch.
Listen to me. Wonder Woman.
Yes.
How do you feel about that? What did Lindsay just do to you? You feel good about that?
No.
You want to take a little bit of revenge on her? You want to take some revenge or have her continue on? What's it going to be? What's it gonna be?
Talk.
Because you got a choice right now.
I have to talk.
What's it gonna be? You have a chance. What's it gonna be?
Hey, listen to me. Be still. We cut you. We have to sew you together, okay?
What's it gonna be?
Do you okay, so you stop bleeding. Will you remain calm, please? Listen to me. You are bleeding very bad, and we have to stop it. You need to cooperate. This is bad.
I'm pissed.
That's it. Wonder Woman. Focus on what I'm saying. Focus. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. What's it gonna be? Wonder Woman, stop.
It's okay.
What's your problem?
I don't.
If you don't stop, I will cut your hair off. Get a gag if I need to. Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman, what are you doing? What's your problem right now?
My feet.
What about your feet? So, for real, and not in an acting sense, because our guys are all acting out there, were you actually, for real, tortured inside the McKamey Manor experience?
Well, tickling used to be a form of torture.
What's going on with your feet? Stay down. Relax. For you.
Oh, there's more.
You need to keep quiet. Now listen to me. Focus. Focus. Listen to me. Hey. Dang it, Wonder Woman, shut up. Shut up. You understand me? Stop it. Listen to me. Are you going to continue on, or are you going to go ahead and hey, revenge?
Why are you being so quiet?
On her. Look what she did to you. You want some revenge? You don't want some revenge? You don't? Okay, so here's the option then. Listen to me. Listen, be quiet for a second. Here's the option. I am going to give the bunny the hair clippers. She is going to cut your hair any way she wants to, as much as she wants to. And if she does that, we're going to leave her hair alone. That means your eyebrows. That means everything. Now you have a chance of getting out of this. Your chance is that you have to do the same that the bunny did to you. If you do that, then we're not going to cut your hair. So what's it going to be? What's it going to be? What's it going to be? Answer the question. What? Do it. Then do it. Get your hand in there. Do it. Do it. All over her. All over. Get the blood too. All over. What is your problem? What? What about your feet? What's going on with your feet? Oh. Oh, we know okay, shh, I gotta keep it quiet. Quiet. I want you to stop for a second. Stop for a second. Stop. I have a question I need to ask her, and I need to hear it right now. Listen to me. What's your name?
Robin.
What?
Robin.
Hey, Robin. Robin. Stop yelling. Robin. Do you want out?
Yes.
Robin.
You're gonna leave your friend all by herself?
No.
Are you
gonna leave her by herself right now?
Are you gonna leave her alone? This happened before.
You're gonna leave, look at me.
You better talk to her. Talk to her. Wait a second. I want these two to talk. I want these two to talk. Be quiet. Talk.
Don't leave me. Don't leave me. You can do it. Don't leave me.
Oh, isn't that just precious?
I want to have some answers. Robin, what's it going to be? Are you going to go and leave her to all this all by herself, or are you going to stay here with her?
Poor bunny. Let her go. I just want her anyway. She wants to come here twice. She thinks she's so here.
Leave me alone.
Come here twice.
She's crying. She's begging you to stay with her. What?
Oh, she said she'll stay.
Are you gonna stay?
Yeah.
Then look at the camera and say it.
I'll stay.
That's very honorable. So you're gonna stay here and help out, Lindsay?
We gotta get you girls cleaned up.
You better say thank you.
Thank you, Robin.
I'm not done yet, though. So did myself and the crew also try to, you know, motivate you, be positive, to keep you going? Because we want you to succeed. We want somebody to succeed. Nobody has succeeded yet. We thought maybe you two would, but that didn't work out. But did we, you know, try to motivate you to continue on?
Absolutely. Absolutely tried to keep us going, try to talk to us, and there were times where you tried to like calm us down and brought us back. I knew when you guys were trying to like bring me to a little bit, it's like, okay, what's your name? What do you do? And it kind of like helps bring you back to who you are and how you can get through it. So I definitely felt like they were trying to get us to like keep going, challenge yourself more, get through it a little bit further, go a little bit farther, push yourself, which is great. I definitely felt like although these people are like terrorizing you and scaring you, they're definitely still pushing you and are really on your team.
Yeah, we really are. We want, like I said, we want to see somebody, we want to see you go as far as you can. We want to see you succeed, no matter how far that may be. So yeah, it's all just a big group effort. We're trying to, you know, see what you can do, and you guys did good. How thankful are you, Lindsay?
I'm very thankful.
Are you thankful enough if I give you an order, you'll follow it?
Yes.
I want you to cut her hair. Give her the electric razor. Lift your head up.
You laughing, comedian.
Wonder Woman, lift your head up. Lindsay,
Eyebrow.
turn it on.
Eyebrow.
Turn it on.
Eyebrow.
So a lot of people think that the hair cutting that we do, if you're selected to go there, is fake. Is it fake?
No, it's not fake at all. The hair cutting, it's all real. My hair was gorgeous beforehand, still gorgeous now.
Well, that's my opinion. Nah, I'm just kidding. It was gorgeous. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
You got a little bruise up there? Where's your bruise at?
I got a couple
no bruise.
bruises.
What a sissy. There's no bruise there. Oh my goodness.
The red spot.
A red spot. Ugh. If that's the worst of it, then that's pretty good.
Yeah. No, yeah, the hair cutting's definitely real.
How about the loss of eyebrows? Is that real too?
Yeah, most people don't notice it because this is so extreme. They're like, oh, where'd your hair go? But yeah, no eyebrows either. They're like coming back in.
Looks good though.
Yeah,
you can rock
I always
it. You can
figured.
rock it.
Yeah, I always figured I'd shave my head at least once in my life.
Rock it.
And Mckamey Manor has given me the chance to experience it.
I want you to remember and think about what she's doing right now, Wonder Woman. She's going to cut your hair. You're in show business. She's going to take an eyebrow right now.
Tell me if you heard this one before.
Can you believe that? And you were going to help her out. Can you believe that? Do it.
Have you ever seen anything?
Turn it on.
I really like this shit.
Okay.
Shut your mouth.
Quiet. Hold off on that. Take that. Take that. Take an eyebrow. Do an eyebrow. This is from the girl who's going to save you. I cannot believe you're doing this, Lindsay.
Do it, Lindsay.
I can't believe you're doing this.
Lindsay.
Look at her. Look what she's doing.
Oh, better. You gotta do better than that.
Again.
Open your eyes.
Again.
Better than that. Oh, better.
I can't believe you. What'd you say?
Sorry, girl.
You missed some.
Do the other side.
I'm so sorry.
Alien her.
Give that to Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman, take it.
Do you want to get her back,
You
Wonder
want to get
Woman?
her back, Wonder Woman? It's up
Get
to
her,
you.
Wonder Woman.
It's up to
Get her,
you.
Wonder Woman. It's on you.
I don't want to get her back.
You don't want to get her back?
Alright, get her some more then.
Well, then give her to her again. Take it. Give it back to Lindsay again.
Oh, dig in. Oh, dig in, Lindsay. Oh. I like how she's wiping it too. It's really nice.
All over you.
Now listen to me, Wonder Woman. When you decide it's your turn to give her a little bit of haircut, you let me know and it'll stop.
This show
Russ is taking your hair all the way.
Wow.
You just let us know.
You're not gonna
We got
help yourself?
I think we might need a big one.
Keep going,
Where are those
Lindsay.
scissors at?
This is stopped as soon as you decide you're gonna go ahead and take a little revenge. What's it
She's
gonna
got plenty.
Yeah, what's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Yep, do it. Yep, get in there. What's it gonna be?
Bunny rabbit.
Wonder Woman, you want more hair to be gone?
Lindsay, you do it or I'm cutting all of your hair off.
What's it gonna be?
Do it, bunny rabbit.
Sorry.
Cut it then, cut it. as a woman, that's like kind of a precious thing, your hair. And so why did you agree to do the manor when you knew there was a chance that you were going to come out with a jacked up looking haircut? Because you did have beautiful hair going in, and it's still beautiful now, but I'm just saying, why would you do that?
Well, hair grows back. I mean, bruises heal, hair grows back, and the experience you get out of it is so much more than not cutting your hair. And really, talking to my friends are like, oh, I wouldn't have done that, mainly just for the hair thing. And it's like, if you really are that vain and that about your hair, yeah, this probably isn't the thing for you. But just a little haircut is no skin off my back.
You're sorry. She's so
Keep going. Got it.
Keep going.
Wonder Woman, it's up to you. You can make this stop. You can make this stop, Wonder Woman. What's
Wonder
it gonna
Woman,
be?
she barely has any hair as it is.
What's it gonna be?
It's just hair. You're gonna lose everything.
What's it gonna be? Robin, what's it gonna be, Robin? So, I mean, I really got to give you guys props, especially the women. The guys, not so much, they don't care. But for you guys to like say, yeah, whatever, it's all good, just do it. And that's really cool. That tells a lot about your character, that you're like more into the experience and you're all about that, and like fooey on the hair. That's pretty, because not every female is like that. So that's pretty, I got to give you props, man. That's,
you know, Carol
that's
apologized to me and said that if she would have been there, their hair wouldn't have been cut as bad.
I know.
Carol apologized to me for it.
Hey, trust me, we always have this little discussion about, you're not doing that. You're not. And I said, okay, look, just, yeah, we are. This is what we do at Mckamey Manor. You can't.
Carol apologized to me.
Yeah.
I was like, it's her hair. The hair's no big deal.
So tell Carol and film that you're okay with your hair getting cut.
Carol, I'm okay with my hair getting cut. I always figured I'd do it eventually, and this has given me the chance to do it.
I love it, because we always have a little disagreement about that. And
I saw your audition video.
Yeah.
She was going, no, we're not doing that.
Hey, you know, Mckamey Manor, it's my show, and people know what it is, and they know what to expect, and this is not Tiddlywinks land or Candyland. Robin, what's it going to be?
Robin, we asked you questions.
What's it going to be?
We asked you questions, we won't answer.
Are you going to do it or not?
No.
You're not? Take some more then. Cut some more. Lindsay, cut some more, Lindsay. Cut some more, Lindsay. It's up to you.
Cut it all. I don't even have
Do it.
Cut some more, Lindsay.
Do it or I'm going to.
Cut it.
I don't want this.
Do it or I'm cutting yours. Keep going.
It's okay, girl. It's okay.
Good. Robin's pretty tough, isn't she? I can't believe you did that to her, Lindsay. You didn't have to do that.
God, you've been through this once.
You didn't have to. You know why this is happening? Because Wonder Woman wouldn't help. We're doing this to Lindsay because you wouldn't cut her hair. If I hear one more loud burst from you, that's what's going to happen. Do you understand me? So you better talk Wonder Woman in here to be quiet.
Please, we don't want to go there. We don't want to go there. Be quiet. We don't want to go there. It's worse.
Now both of you look at me. Do you want out?
No, sir. I'm not leaving.
Robin, do you want out? Robin, do you want out?
You want to answer?
Pull it out.
No.
You're gonna leave her again? You're gonna leave her? I'll let you go. I will let you go. Because you're too weak.
It's the short door.
You're too weak for me.
We can do this.
You're too weak for me.
We have a lot of fun stuff.
You're too weak.
Started.
What's it gonna be? You want out?
Started.
And leave her all by herself? What's it gonna be? Robin, what's it gonna be?
Look at me, open your eyes.
Don't
leave us.
She's begging you, better stay.
It'll be so much worse if you leave.
Better stay.
Okay, I'm staying.
Yeah! That's what I like to hear! That's what I like to hear!
Where's the drill? Get the drill. Let's see it. Let's see what we got here. What we got, people?
I guess technically no. torture isn't the word that I would use.
Open your mouth. Open your mouth. That feel good? That's easy. So at any time while you took the Mckamey Manor tour, did you really believe, and not just in an acting sense, and but did you actually think that your life was in danger and that you were going to actually die?
I never thought that I was actually in danger.
Open your mouth.
I knew that the staff is capable of keeping me safe.
The back one. Yeah, that back roller.
Get this one back. Open your mouth. What are you doing? I told you quit jumping around. Just don't. Are you trying to do this? Are you trying to do this? Robin! I'm quieter down. You better quiet her down.
I seriously think we should get some peroxide for her foot though before we do anything.
I don't care about her foot.
I don't care. Let it rot.
Listen to me.
Don't smile! Don't smile ever.
You guys don't listen very well. Yeah, use a little of that. There we go. Get into their teeth a little, would you please?
I can't hear him.
Good to see you again.
My ears full of stuff.
Good. Ear infection.
Oh, you got a cavity back there. Just pulling it, okay?
I knew that I was getting out of there. Like, I always felt safe in the fact that I would return home that night, and that kind of helped me get through it.
I'm gonna have him do it again if you don't stop, bro. Better.
You had the choice of meeting Hermie. You had the choice of meeting Mother. See all the choices I'm giving you?
Yes, Hermie.
You have lots of choices. What do you want to do?
Hermie!
What do you want to do?
Hermie.
What do you want to do?
You sure you want to meet Hermie?
I want to meet Hermie.
Then I want you to leave her here. Put her hood on though. Get her hood on.
But the fear of what will they bring me to before that point was definitely scary.
Get her in here. Keep quiet. Hold on.
Jesus, do you not brush?
Get that little nice little bug on it.
Oh, no way.
Open your mouth a little bit.
That is a dead cockroach.
Keep it right there. Keep it right there.
But don't swallow
it. It's a dead cockroach. Do not swallow it. Get in there.
Don't push it out again, I promise. Don't push this out again.
Can you put it there?
Take it in your mouth all the way. All the way. Go close your mouth. Spit it out. Disgusting.
That's disgusting.
You're disgusting. You're disgusting.
What's your name?
Robin.
Robin. You like animals, Robin?
Yes, sir.
How are you doing?
I'm alive.
Huh?
I'm alive.
You are?
Yes, sir.
There you go. What's up?
Hey, you see that?
What's the most scary thing here?
Where they'll go.
You're gonna find out.
Are you glad you came? Are you glad you came?
It's the once in a lifetime experience.
Say it louder.
It's a once in a lifetime experience.
So even after all this going on, look at the camera, look at me. Are you still glad you're here?
Yes.
There's silent tears flowing down your face right now. Why? Why?
Because it's an extreme event.
Pretty impressive. It's taking more hair, you know.
Yep.
It just grows back, right?
Yep.
What do you think about that? Do you have anything you want to say to him? He just keeps on just taking your hair?
Might as well take it all.
No, we'll let you do that.
I'm making you look pretty.
That's good. That's good. You're lucky I'm here. You're lucky I'm here. Yeah, you're lucky. Lucky.
Just let me do it, boss. Come on.
You know we haven't done anything yet. You know that, right? It's all about choices. All the actors that we have, you realize that they were just actors, and they're not actual really crazy, psychotic people out there that we hear. That we got psychopaths working at Mckamey Manor and all that. I mean, it's the absolute opposite. But what's your take on that?
Yeah, they're not actually psychopaths. Really, I feel like for them to work there, they have to have an amazing amount of caring to be able to take care of you while you're going through this experience, to make sure that they're checking on you. And yes, they're putting you through this experience and this terror, but they're making sure you're okay the entire time. There's no way a psychopath could actually work this.
Yeah. Hey, look at me. I like a little eye contact. Oh, we're gonna have a...
So do our guys get that point across pretty good? That, I mean, do they make it seem really, really scary?
They make it seem extremely scary. They get the point across that you're in danger, but at the same time, I felt safe. I knew that, like, it was so scary. It was so scary, and they really get that across. But at the same time, I still felt that I was in good hands.
Come on out, come on out.
I don't think she likes me.
What about the snake?
What?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How big as she is.
Don't you love him?
All right, so this one I take really serious because so many stupid things are said about Mckamey Manor that really offend me. And like, this is the big one here is, during your tour, did anything inappropriate ever happen to you whatsoever?
Nothing inappropriate happened in Mckamey Manor. Everything was what I signed for and what I asked for. There's nothing sexual. They don't even allow cussing. One of the brothers actually yelled at another brother for cussing because he did it once. And yeah, there's nothing inappropriate. It was all things that I had asked for, all things that were in the agreement. Nothing sexual, nothing that I was not okay with.
Salty time here. Oh, there you go. I want this one in the stocks. Put her in the stocks right now. So lift her up, Nina. Just pick her up. Pick her up. Come on. Were you sexually assaulted or sexually harassed in any way, shape, or form during the pickup section, during the tour, afterwards, anytime during your experience with Mckamey Manor? Did anything like that ever even hintly, is that a real word? Did anything like that ever take place whatsoever?
No, there's nothing sexual, nothing remotely sexual about it that happened throughout it, afterwards. None of the brothers even tried to get my number. No.
Look, she's bummed out now. The brothers have a big fan base, and look, they didn't even ask. I'm sorry. I know. That's pretty good.
And your hurts.
Are you glad you came?
I'm gonna puke all over you. I want you to know that.
Got you! Got you!
Is this the best time you've had here?
We know you don't like to be tickled, though.
Yeah, no, they now know
So,
I hate to be
for
tickled.
you, that seemed like the most extreme thing that we were doing was somebody found out that your little feet are ticklish.
Yeah.
And plus, you don't like feet to begin with.
Yeah, I don't like feet. I don't like my feet being touched, and least of all, like someone sitting on me while my feet are getting tickled, and that's exactly what happened. And yeah, that was really brutal for me. It seems like, oh, out of like all the things that happened, like my feet getting tickled and poked was like so brutal. But
it was for you, though.
it was.
That was the thing for you.
It was terrible. It's like you think like out of all the fears that I have, that's the one that like gets brought out and attacked. But yeah.
And then once they found out about it, then it's like, oh my goodness, and they're gonna like just go to town on you, right?
Yeah, I have bruises from the tickles on my ribs. They're like, yeah, no, you're totally getting a massage, but it's just like really intense tickling in a stockade, and
that's how scary Mckamey Manor is. You get tickled. That's it. You get your feet tickled, and that's it. That's how frightening we are. So all you people out there watching this, that's it. That's all you got to worry about. It's just getting your little feet tickled a little bit, right?
Yeah, no. So much more than just tickling.
Is it?
So tell me a joke.
She's not very funny.
Come on,
She's not very funny.
tell me if you find this. Have you heard this one before? Have you heard this one before? Have you? Because I find it hilarious.
What's your joke? Tell us a joke.
Give me your closer for tonight, right now. And I'm so
Closer,
sorry.
that's right. Let's go. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Hey, everybody quiet.
This better be good.
We play a game called I Like My...
What?
Say
Start
it.
again.
What? Use your words, dummy.
We play a game, and it's called I Like My... And if we get a suggestion of like a chair, I like my men like I like my chair, made out of hardwood.
And 4 legs. And you like 4 legs too?
Yes, sir.
I hope people don't hate it.
Really good. You know which one I find funny? I find this funny. I think that's hilarious. I think that's so funny.
People really go see you.
Oh, take a cake. Let me ask you this. She paid them?
Is that the joke?
Do you pay people to go see you? You don't deserve that one going across here.
Tell me a straight joke. I just want a joke. Let's hear it.
But no torture. We're not ripping your fingernails out. We're not.
No, not ripping.
You know?
It's just all psychological, where you may think that they're about to rip your fingernails all out, or you may think that they're about to give you stitches in your foot for the cut that they just caused, but that wasn't actually there. Yeah.
It's all smoke and mirrors, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's all smoke and mirrors, but at the same time, it's 100% real too.
Absolutely.
This way, hello.
Hi. Say, Mommy, thank you so much for bringing me. Thanks, Mommy. Love you, Mommy.
Over here. Say it.
I love you, Mommy.
Mommy.
Your mom set this up for you. How do you feel about that?
I love you so much, Mommy. Love you, Mommy.
Mommy, I love you.
I think maybe Mom right here had a big say in you going, did she not?
I called her.
Definitely encouraged it.
She's living this vicariously through you.
That's what I posted.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Numerous times about.
Yeah, I did it a little bit for my mom.
I love it.
Yeah,
Okay. All right.
definitely for me. Wouldn't have done it if I hadn't wanted to.
Well, I'm glad that nobody, went and grabbed you and threw you in and said, hey, we're some random person. You're going to go through the tour.
Yeah, I was not kidnapped in that way.
That's good. Where are the hoods?
That was done, huh?
Swallow this one.
Hey, swallow it.
Swallow it.
Swallow it right now.
That's a lot.
Swallow it. This pill should make you happy. Are you happy?
No.
Want another pill?
No, sir.
Give her one more. She's not happy yet. One more pill. Yeah. You need to wake up. Swallow it. Swallow it. Come on. Swallow it.
Lucy, no, what are you doing? You're hiding it, aren't you? You think this is a dog bark?
You happy yet? You happy yet?
Yes, sir.
Yes, good. So anytime during your tour inside the manor, did you truly feel threatened by the experience, by the actors, that type of thing?
No, I never felt truly threatened. It wasn't like my life is at stake. It was an experience, and I never felt like I was truly going to die or that I was never getting out of there. I never felt like anyone was going to hunt me down afterwards. It was never a true threat. It was just
It's called
fear.
acting.
Yes.
Oh, you got this.
What do you think about that? About she was just walloping on you. What do you think about that? Huh? What's your take on that? We hear that from all these hate sites that if you talk about Mckamey Manor, once you're out, we're going to come down and hunt you down. We're going to take you away. We're going to put you through the manor again. We're going to bury you. No one will ever see or hear from you again. Blah. You know, did anybody, do you ever threaten you like that, or do you feel that we are going to come and destroy you if you talk to family and friends about the experience?
No, there's no way that these guys are gonna come and hunt you down. They are, they're a great group of people. They run a Greyhound rescue. They donate to it, and these people, they're actors. They're a great group of people. People that some of them are now my friends. I have no fear that they're gonna come and hunt me down, terrorize me. It was all an experience. It's all a haunt. It's
showbiz.
They were really
showbiz.
They were actually supportive.
Yeah, they were extremely supportive. There was one person that was like, if anyone does this to you, like if anyone were to beat you or do things like that, know that we will hunt them down. And it's like, so I have a team now that will, if someone were to ever abuse me, they would come and hunt them down.
That's right.
They're part of my friend group now.
That's right.
They're not a threat to me.
If anybody does anything stupid, we'll come out as a big Mckamey Manor group and we'll go hunt them down, right?
Yeah.
So what was he referring to? Was he referring to somebody in our group doing something they shouldn't do? Or was he talking about in general?
No, he was talking about in general. If someone in my life were to actually threaten me, because the Mckamey Manor people aren't threatening me. If someone in my life or someone out in the world were to threaten me, they would have my back.
Yep, absolutely.
Oh, lighthearted. Feels so lighthearted.
I like
Put your
that.
hands down, woman.
I'll let her sit.
In there, let's go.
Come on. Give her some dead rotten flesh.
Get in there. Get in there.
Chocolate chip.
Oh,
That wake you up a little bit?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
You're not so sleepy now, are you?
No, I'm not sleepy at all.
Put your legs in there. Stay in there until we come for you. Stay in there. Got it? Just be lucky you have a place to stay. Quiet little place. Safe and quiet. Is there any time during the show that you're ever left alone by yourself?
No. Never left alone. There was, inside the ice box, but I wasn't alone. You guys were right outside. It was you're never actually alone during it.
I giggle because basically you have 20 people hovering over you, making sure that things are happening, making sure that you're okay, and other haunts out there. So that's why I always say that Mckamey Manor really is safer than any other haunt, because when you go through your normal whatever, boo haunt, anything. You're left alone, so people can come up to you and do something or say something inappropriate, or who knows what can happen. But here at the Manor, you always have somebody. You got your own personal tour guide, and we're there to make sure I'm there. You're being filmed. Everything is legit to make sure that you're safe and we're safe. And
there's always at least 3 people around you, I feel like.
Always.
Always, and that way.
Probably 3 too many for you half the time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just have a fall
There you go. See her mouth a little bit. Oh, what are you crying for? You what? You want to be where? Be where? Where don't you want to be? Talk to me. Use your words. Hey. I can't understand you.
I don't want to be in the cooler.
What?
I don't want to be in the cooler.
I can hear you.
Be in the cooler?
Because you want to go in the hot tub?
I'll give you a choice. You want a choice again? Huh? You want a choice? You want a choice? Come on. Okay, put her both in there. They're not giving you choices. I know.
No.
Look at those little faces. Look at those little angelic faces. Are we having fun, Lindsay? No? Are you glad you came? What?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You know what's going to happen, right? You know where we're going to go. Yeah. So I'll give you a chance right now. Say I quit.
I don't want to quit.
You don't want to quit? Okay, good. Well, then you know where we're going to go, don't you? What the heck? I thought you were supposed to be tough. Are you not tough? Huh? I thought you were the funny ha-ha girl, not the good time girl. You're not the good time girl anymore? You guys understand that all this is a little short tour, right? This is nothing. You understand that? This is not the real tour. You do realize that you had a very improvised type of tour, right? Because there's, you know now, but there's nothing back there. It's all taken away. So we had to just make do with what we had. And even with the little that we had, I think we're still able to get the point across, right?
Right, absolutely.
Will you come see us for the real 8-hour tour?
No, sir.
You won't? Why not?
We should just give her the full tour.
Ladies.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to give you a choice, okay?
Yes, sir.
Of something to do. I love activities. I have lots of fun activities. You know, we could just do what we want, but we're not. We're asking you. I think that's pretty nice of us, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So Wonder Woman, Robin, whatever. Would you like to race again?
Yes, sir.
For a prize?
Yes, sir.
Would you like to visit Mother?
Yes, sir.
Oh, really? They want to visit Mother. Would you like to go? Would you like to go to the kitchen?
Yes, sir.
Kitchen as well. Let's go to the kitchen for a while, shan't we? Okay, let's take them both to the kitchen.
Stand up. Your straight jacket's on. Stand up. Why are you
Mom's stupid. Mom's stupid.
Straight jackets on. Let's go. Let's go. Have you always been aware that Mckamey Manor is nothing more than a live performance show stage that we're putting on for your benefit just to entertain you, and that's not actually real life?
Yes, it was actually one thing that helped me get as far as I did was to remember that this is a stage show. I do theater myself. I get on stage every week, and it's one thing that helped me kind of get through it, that these are actors, they're improvising, that this isn't, I mean, it's real, but it's not a real threat. It's not, they don't actually want to hurt me. They're putting on this performance, they're putting on this show.
Oh, so you got knee pads?
You've got knee pads too.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Cut them off. Cut them off. Cut them off. Cut them off. Right here.
No, knee pads.
You got? Are they knee pads?
Yeah. Give me some scissors.
Oh my!
Oh,
What are you trying to pull? Let Daisy get through, guys. Oh my! Is it 2 o'clock yet?
Yeah.
I got. She needs pills, big time. Do what you gotta do, guys. Do what you gotta do. Oh. Come here, Daisy.
The intention isn't to hurt. The intention's to
And you never lost consciousness.
Oh, no.
Shush. Keep it quiet.
We're gonna gag you. Keep talking.
Shut up. Shut your mouth, bro.
definitely feel like you can't breathe at all. But I mean, you are breathing, and they are making sure that you can breathe. But you have that fear of, I'm not going to be able to.
Quiet.
She just wants to go to mother. Pull her feet. Here, bring her this way. Oh, okay.
I have that fear of, this is my last breath.
Alright, you know what we need to do is put the cape down on her.
Hold on, Father, Get up now! Get up, girl!
No!
Yes!
Wonder Woman! Lindsay!
I'm dying!
Over here!
I'm here! I'm dying!
We're just getting started!
No!
Wait on it.
No!
Here, I'll handle it. Here, I'll take it.
Look at me! Look at me!
Okay.
Look at me! Are you done?
Yes!
Are you quitting?
Don't do it.
Why?
Shut up.
No!
Let's throw her in.
I can't see him!
Tell me what you're thinking right now. What?
Lindsay, you want to come in? What?
What are you feeling right now? What? You said you weren't going to quit. You said you were going to challenge yourself.
I tried to quit.
But the bottom line is, do we hold you seriously against your will?
Oh, no. No.
Okay. And you could have gone out. You could have gotten out whenever you wanted to for real, if you wanted to get out.
Yeah. If I wanted to and I needed to, I could have gotten out.
Yeah. The whole idea is not to get out. I mean,
Yeah.
the whole idea is to go as far as you can. And you guys did good. You guys did really good.
No, I did it. I didn't quit. I didn't quit.
Quiet. Wonder Woman. Sing me a song. Sing me a song right now. Sing me a song. I want to see her sing though.
There's no wind like all.
Then sing it. Then sing it. Sing over the rainbow. Sing. Quiet. Shut up. You guys gotta shut her up. Sing.
The anxiety of you drowning, do you actually drown, or is it more inside your head than anything else?
This is more inside your head.
Sing. Are you gonna sing? I said sing. I said sing, not cry. Sing over the rainbow. Sing it. Sing it. Over the rainbow. Sing it. Up high. I don't hear you. I can hear you. Keep you in. I can't sing it. I can't hear you.
What's your name? What's your name? What's your name? What?
I can't hear you!
Let's do a duet.
Come on, start singing.
Somewhere over the rainbow.
Keep singing. Keep singing. Keep going. Keep singing.
I don't know the song.
Let's go. Keep going.
You somehow still know that you're safe.
Get up. Let's go. Let's go. Get up.
Get up.
Yeah, I never felt like the intention was to hurt. The intention is definitely always to scare.
We're gonna leave you alone for a minute. No water, no nothing. Just make it to the other end and go. Jeez. What a freaking baby.
You're gonna die in
She just curled up in a ball. I'm done. Look. Oh, that's what we needed right there.
Hey, come on. What's your name? What's your name?
That's absolutely.
What is your name? Go. God, get unstuck, Lindsay. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Come on.
Find your way out.
Find your way out. Wonder Woman, what's your real name? Come on, Robin, hurry up.
I want you to tweet while you're doing this.
You're supposed to be. I want to hear some songs. I want to hear a song, Robin. Start singing, Robin. What is your problem, Robin? Quit singing. What? What? We haven't done anything yet. You haven't done a thing yet. You just done? Did you give up on me? You're not going anywhere.
Pretty girl, you little
little biter. Sweetie, you want me to come in there with you? Can I come in there with you? Let me come in there with you. I want to come in there with you. Come on. Come on. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going?
Your little guardian angel was Steve. Do you know Steve? Did he introduce you afterwards? Did he,
Steve,
you know?
Was he the one with the beard?
No, he's the other one. He's the one
that
had.
I bit?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Did you guys talk afterwards?
Yeah, we talked a bit afterwards.
He's really good. He's really scary, isn't he?
Yeah, he's really scary.
He's really scary,
after I
man.
bit him.
he's legitimately scary because if you're talking to him and just hanging out with him, but he turns it on when it's showtime. He's flipping scary, man. So he does what he does really good.
Let's go, people. Come on. People are watching you. What is this one, dead or something?
Let's go.
Let's go. Steve, you need to motivate her a little bit.
Let me in there.
Let me in there. Motivate her.
I'm coming for you, Robin.
You're going the wrong way.
Robin, it's not that way, Robin.
Turn around. You're going the wrong way.
Oh, what? Are you dying? Are you dying? Oh. Go. Crawl over her. Crawl over her. Crawl over her. Robin. Robin, crawl over her right now.
Get over her.
I love Mckamey Manor.
Louder.
Mckamey Manor. I love Mckamey Manor.
Get in there. Robin.
Listen.
Answer.
You're not even doing anything today. This is nothing but a sissy baby tour. Tell everybody this is nothing but a sissy baby tour. Say it. Louder. What are you doing, Robin? Say it, Robin.
Quitting say I want to quit. No, it needs to be a lot louder than that.
Oh, we gotta tell you what we're gonna do, ladies. If you get out of here, like now, if you hurry up, we have a special treat for you. We have a very special, actually quite famous. Her name is Brittany, and she's gonna take really good care of you. I'll give you. You got 3 minutes to get out of here. Hurry up. Quit your belly aching, you big baby. Why are you here filming this? Why do you like this?
I'm just doing my job.
What do you think? Oh,
Me too.
yeah, me too. So what do you think about all this?
What do I think?
Yes.
Well, they agreed to do this, so I think it's okay. You know, it would be a bit different if they would not agree to do this.
Would people in France be okay with this?
I think I'll have to check with my editor what we can put on air.
So what do you personally think about this? Is this too much for you?
Is it too much for me? I would not like to be in their place, and I would not sign that waiver.
Yeah. In the first 10 minutes, he busted my lip.
That's
but,
good.
I mean,
That's good. You bit
him.
He's really good, man. He's a really nice guy. Really nice guy.
Yeah, he's super nice. And he seemed really concerned.
Yeah, he really is. He's like he'd do anything for you. He's a really good dude, as they all are.
Stand up.
Close your eyes. God, she's a baby.
I want to see her eyebrows.
Are you hungry? You're hungry?
Okay, good. Just like that on her too. Nice and quiet. That's what I want.
That was the rope, I think.
Yeah, it might have been the rope.
I think it was the rope.
Oh, was it?
And the giving.
Rope serves her right.
Okay, scoot them over. Quit your crying. I thought you were this tough, athletic, adrenaline junkie. What are you doing?
God, look at that
This
hair.
is embarrassing, isn't it?
It's okay, girl. You're doing great.
All right, listen to me. Listen to me.
Oh, I know.
What?
I know.
Uh-oh. Are you telling me you want to quit already?
No.
Listen, get your head next to her and talk to her.
You can do this. You can do this.
Look at Lindsay trying to talk. Get your head close. Talk to each
Trust
other.
me, you've made it this far. Come on. We can do this together. It's not the long tour.
This is nothing. Another 3 hours or so and you'll be out of here.
Come on, we got this. You can do it. You can do it.
Are you going to leave Lindsay
You're not
by yourself? Are you going to desert her again?
I can't do it. Please don't leave. Please don't leave. If I can do this, you can do this. If I can do this, you can do this. Come on, if I can do this, you can do this.
She leaves, me and her go for a swim. Yeah, you better talk to her. You better convince her then. You better convince her to stay.
Please, nice long swim, Lindsay. I don't want to go alone, so please.
You better convince her.
Please. We're gonna go. We can keep going. Meet Mother. Come on. Thank you. Come on, you have to at least meet Mother. Come on. You won't have.
Okay, listen to me. Listen to me. Shut up. Robin. Tough up. Man up. You can do this.
Let's get her pretty.
What did you sign? You said no matter what happens, you want to stay in. And the only way of taking you out is if you're really physically or mentally broke. And you're not. You're not. You're okay. You may want to, but you're okay. Aren't you okay? Are you going to leave Lindsay all her? Are you going to leave her alone?
Come on, Lindsay.
Come on, you better talk to her.
You know.
Lindsay, if she leaves, just think about it. You'll get all the attention.
You're going to get everything.
You get all the attention.
Come on.
You'll have us all to yourself.
Oh, be quiet. This is so wimpy. You need to stop. We talked about this. You need to toughen up. Brittany, get over here and do your work.
Do Mother.
Okay, sorry, I'll give you a makeover. You can do that out. Can you do that out for a little while? Kind of, a little bit? Throw it in there. Just keep your eyes shut, okay?
Oh, I know.
Take this one first. Take the little whimpery one first. Come on, dog. Take the wimpy one first. Oh my God.
Watch her.
Watch out. Oh my God. Really?
Come on, puppy. Come on, puppy. Stand up. You better get it.
Put the other one in here. So after it's all said and done and the masks come off, and are we all kind of high-fiving and hugging and joking and laughing and playing, and is it turn into a whole little party?
Yeah, it does turn into a party. When I got out, everyone was like, do you want water? Do you want candy? Do you want cookies? And, and it was just a great big hug fest.
That's cool. Yeah, they're all a good bunch of folks back there for sure.
Come on, Val.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Hi,
yes.
pretty.
Oh,
how are you? Do you want a makeover? Yeah? You're pretty ugly. I think we're gonna give you a makeover. What color lipstick should we do? Oh, I think we should do that. Orange! Orange!
Oh, don't let her, Carol. Come on.
You better smile big. Oh, sorry, I got it on your teeth. I'm so sorry. Oh. Let's try this one.
Come on.
Oh, we got it. Some yellow.
Make her cute. Careful.
You are so ugly. Pretty girl.
She's a crier, isn't she? Holy
Oh,
shit.
braid your hair.
You throw up all you guys.
How's that lipstick taste? Yeah.
You can blame your little friend on Facebook.
Make her pretty. She's so ugly. Here, start painting her nails. I don't want to look at her anymore.
Paint her nails.
I need her nails done.
Let's go. You know what? If she's not gonna talk, Steve, don't let her.
Look at your nails. Look how ugly they were. Let's make them.
You're spilling your.
Robin, open your eyes, Robin. Look up here. Robin, look up here.
What about?
Doesn't she look pretty, boss?
Yeah.
Here, let me help you.
So much better.
But I want them to feed each other.
Yeah.
You're so ugly.
Robin.
What's that red?
Are you glad you're here, Robin?
Smile big for the camera.
You want to leave, Robin? You can't.
Do the other hand. Do the other hand. So pretty.
Tell me you want to stay and tough it out, Robin. Come on.
Why do you want to come right here so bad?
I can't open it.
Pretty
girl.
Robin, you can do this. Say you can do this. Come on, you can do this. You gotta quit crying so much. My goodness.
Open that.
It's so pretty, pretty. You know you're a wuss.
I can't. I'm all wet.
Put your head up high.
I want to put them on too. You want to kiss me?
You listen to me and you do everything I say, I might not be
Robin, toughen up, Robin. You're not doing anything.
Yellow. So pretty, so pretty, so pretty.
Shut up. Am I really crying? We're trying to make you look pretty for your date tonight. Why are you crying?
I'm taking her to the date to the drowning pool. The drowning pool.
You're still so ugly.
Have you ever seen drowning pool?
Prettier. You're more pretty.
Have you ever seen drowning pool?
Maybe we should skin her, then she'll be pretty. Pretty girl.
Why are you crying? Hold that for my sister. Don't let it go.
Keep it in there.
Don't you dare let it. Actually, I dare you to let it go.
Don't make me break your teeth. I'll break your teeth and then you'll have a pretty smile. You want that? Let's make you bite right down in that glass. You want that?
I want it, sister. I want to see her bite. I want to see her bite.
You want to eat some food? Yes, you do. You want to go see Mother? Yes, you do. Time to eat dinner? Is it time for dinner? Alright.
You got another one to doctor up. You got another one to pretty up.
Okay, makeover number 2.
Get this one out of here, Jake. If I read and heard all these crazy hate things that the nuts all say about Mckamey Manor, and the ones that people that have no idea what we're really doing, and that, but you know, they're the most verbal, right? So all the haters out there, do you have anything that you want to say to the haters, or about all the comments that you've heard before, now that you've gone through it?
So really, to all the haters, it's not what you think. Really, it's not what anyone thinks unless you've gone through it. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. If it's something that you want to do, if it's something you want to challenge yourself, then do it. But really, you're never going to know what it actually is until you go through it. But if you don't want to do it, if it's not your thing, then don't do it, and leave the people alone who want to do it. Because this is something that some people like myself want to experience. Some people want to challenge themselves. Some people want to do this. So leave us alone and go to your little boo haunt and leave us alone.
Her up like she was like a
You got one more, I think.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, she...
Let's turn it around. Oh, we're doing stand up? Well, I gotta see it.
Stand up.
Just
spin it around. That's all right. Here you go.
All right. Actually, I want to do the...
You don't have an actor tonight? What are you doing?
We don't do stand-up. Improv.
Improv? Even better.
This is improv.
This is all improv.
We're doing improv. We're like brothers and sisters.
All right.
Oh, look at that face.
Quiet on the set. Quiet on the set. Open your eyes. Quiet on the set. Quiet on the set. All right. Hello.
Let's hear it.
You got some improv. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Come on.
I'll give you a scene. You're walking down the street. I'm giving you a scene. You're walking down the street.
Come on, what's going on? What are you seeing? You know, come on.
There's a bus coming for you.
A bus, a short bus.
Good joke. Next one. Come on.
All right, take me to the drowning pool just once again. Are you gonna participate? Are you gonna participate? Nod your head. All right, I want to hear a joke as soon as I move my hand. If not, there's not another word being said. You're going right over there. You understand me? Go, now.
Walking down the street, singing diddy-diddy-dum-diddy-do.
Diddy-dum?
It's good.
Keep going.
What's happening?
Okay, you just got hit by a bus.
The bus driver screams.
He screams, yes! Come on. Got him!
Yeah, got
him!
And the kids yell 50 points.
Oh!
Alright, okay, I'll give you that one.
50 points. 50
Keep
points. Oh, you gotta keep going. The kids yell 50 points to what? Then what?
Come on, someone is getting mad. Come on.
You're about to get the hook off stage.
tickling.
I know.
Oh, yeah, she likes Oh, she's a tickler. Give her the tickle monster. Tickle monster.
Don't get down. Don't go down.
Tell us.
Tell us. The kid said 50 points.
Come on.
And I get up and I haunt them all. They're all little fast. They're all
Use your
jerks.
words.
They're all jerks.
You're all jerks.
You calling us jerks?
Yeah. Was that
Are you
directed
on the
at us?
bus?
Yeah, I'm on.
Oh,
I'm on. I was driving the bus.
Smart ass comment.
That was smart comment, huh?
Remember what happened the first time you had a little smart comment?
Where's those ribs?
Why don't you spin her a little bit? Let's spin her a little
All
bit.
right,
Come
spin
on.
time.
About 10 minutes to spin her, spin her, spin her, spin her.
10 minutes straight.
There's your 50 points.
Open your eyes. Open your eyes.
Open your eyes.
Sing while you're spinning.
Come on.
I haven't heard a song yet.
I
Sing.
want to hear you sing while you're spinning.
What?
When
Sing.
Do what, Diddy?
Help me. Cradle home.
We'll fall.
Do what, Diddy?
Sing.
Come baby, cradle it all.
All made up like a movie star, but nothing, right, guys?
I know. Then you do a stand-up.
Nothing. She's like out
You
of
look like a
it.
movie star,
the
but you're not
camera.
doing anything.
Just stand up straight. Stand up straight. Come on. Look into the camera. Do you want to go come in?
Quiet. You're strong. You're stronger than this. You can do this. Guys, tell her she can do this.
You can do
You can do this.
Say yes.
Come on.
Say yes. Say yes. Yes.
Are you tougher than this? Yes, right? Are you tougher than this?
Who did that? Was that you?
I did it.
Oh, that's pretty.
You wanna go back and dress your face? No. I'm going to give you a choice. Ready? You want a choice? Okay.
Loud. Answer louder.
Do you want to go see Mother? Or do you want to visit the kitchen? Or do you want to go play with a bunch of balls? Which one do you want to do?
Think fast. Clock is ticking.
Mother.
You want Mother, really?
Oh, man.
She's hungry.
Oh, man.
Oh,
You sure about that?
Okay.
You sure?
You look
kind of
very
afraid
nice
of
for
that.
dinner.
You positive?
Now that you got
Yes.
your makeover, you can go to
We're going to do a little version of Mother. All right. We're going to feed each other.
Okay.
So I don't want, they're two on the verge. This is what I'm
Shaking. Come on.
I know. Are you serious?
Stop shaking. You need
Come on, you need to toughen up right now.
stand up straight. We need some feet action.
I don't know.
She's tickled. She's tickled. We need some feet action.
Please, no.
Don't make me jerky.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm sorry.
Looks like she likes it.
All right, just bring her. Let's feed her a little bit, eh? Come on.
Come on. Let's let her.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Stand up.
Stand up straight.
Are you done? I don't know about this one. Let's bring her someplace where she can relax a bit. Come on, Henry, relax. Come on. Let's bring her someplace where she can relax.
Grind or I will make
I cannot believe that you're this weak.
I want this to come out. Quick grind.
I cannot believe she's this weak. Bring her in here. We're going to talk to her a little bit. Come on.
Put your feet all over that.
Come in. Bring her someplace else. Someplace quiet. Come on.
Where's the hood?
Give her a hood. A hood.
Ryan, just not.
Give her that.
Ryan, throw her in the gun.
No, I got it. This one's a piece of stuff. Come on over here. All right, so now that you've gone through the manor and you've done all this fun stuff, would you ever consider actually being an actor at Mckamey Manor?
Yeah, I could definitely see myself being an actor. I've done haunts before, but nothing like this. And I feel like with like my lifeguard experience and like first aid and that type of stuff, that I could be a great addition to the team, because I have that caring and compassion, but also the ability to push people to their limits, helping them challenge themselves. And that's really what Mckamey Manor helps, is to challenge yourself and to push yourself to those limits.
Cool. Well, I think we're going to bring you in for a show, right? My gosh. I cannot believe that you're going to be this weak on me. Quit. Stop.
What are you doing? Something to cry about. You better stop crying right now. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? I don't want to hear that little whimpering coming from you anymore. All right? Look at me. Do you hear me? All right.
Good. Lay back on this thing. Lay back. Put her feet over there. Okay. Get that thing out of the way here. Listen to me. What's your name?
Robin.
Robin. You really, really need to man up a little bit here. You told me that you knew exactly what was going to happen and how things were going to be, and that you were tough and you were this and athletic and that and all that. Let's get a little bit of water. Get a little bit of water. Turn her down a little bit more. Robin, quit. You need to shake back up here. Seriously. Seriously. This is like weakness what you're doing right now. This is ridiculous. I need you to talk to me. Stop. So what are you thinking? Stop up. Stop up. What are you thinking? Do you really want to quit? Are you mentally wiped out right now? Why? Tell us what you're thinking. Take some real water.
Hey, this is water. Real water. Don't waste it. We're in a drought, okay?
Drink it. It's real water. Drink it.
Real water mixed with cockroach.
Lindsay's tougher. Lindsay is tougher. Yeah, Lindsay's tougher. Yeah, we'll leave you right now. Okay.
Yeah, want more water?
The other thing we hear a lot is that we don't let people out when they really need to be out. Now, we all know that you're accepting the challenge and you want to be challenged, and even in the interview session there, we talked about how to basically keep it going unless there's an actual real issue. And you guys all said, yeah, you want to challenge yourself to the max. So the question is, when you really needed to get out, for real, when it was that time when you hit the mark and you're like, yeah, you know what, enough's enough, I'm done, did we actually let you go?
Yes. When I absolutely needed out, I got out, and it was necessary. There's no way I could go further. There's no way I was going to let myself go further, and there's no way you guys were going to let me go further.
Right. So we recognized that, and I saw that. I was watching you very closely, and I knew you were getting to that point, and that's when you were inside a couple devices. I was saying, all right, it's going to be about time here for you. And because everybody gets out for different reasons. Some people get out for physical reasons, like Lindsay over there. And then others get out for mental reasons. But yours is kind of a mental thing. I think you were at that point where you were like, you weren't calming down. But I hear from your mom that you were faking. I hear that you were faking. And so really, all you people watching the video, do not be all, oh, look at poor Robin. Because Robin is a big faker, I hear. Yeah, you tell us.
It definitely, I wasn't faking. I was definitely mentally broken. However, I could have calmed down, but I knew that if I calmed down, that I would be put back in. So I made the conscious decision to not calm back down and to cry until you guys let me stop.
See, that's smart. See, that's a smart way to work it right there.
I was like, I'm not calming down. There's several times that you guys put me in different situations so that I could calm down. I'm like, no, I'm not doing it. Because I know if I calm down, it's going to keep going. And I don't want it to. I was done.
See, and that's how you play it. That's how you play the game right there. You were very slick, and so was Lindsay. Both you guys are smart cookies because, yeah, you played me. You guys played me big time, and I fell for it. And normally I don't, but maybe I do. Maybe I'm just naive. But I have to be that way because I can't take the chance. So if you're coming across as being really super stressed out to the point of where it's not good for you, then I have to bring you out. But so congrats on your acting skills. All those improv skills.
Acting. Definitely wasn't completely acting. I was definitely stressed, but there's no way I was going to let myself calm down. I was
plenty of motivation, right?
Yeah, plenty of motivation to not calm down.
You did good, though. Listen to me. Okay, so I'm going to pull the plug on you because you just can't do it anymore. Why? I mean, I can't believe you let this thing beat you. No more. No more. I gotta get her back to normal.
Your mom's gonna be disappointed in you.
Carol, get her back to normal. I don't have time to deal with it right now.
Let me go get a towel.
right, we're gonna get you cleaned up. So tell us you quit.
Get to eat.
I quit.
Are you hungry? Do you want to eat more?
I want to hear that. So tell us you quit.
I quit.
Now tell me why you quit.
I can't do it.
Do what? So I want you to look in the camera and tell all the people out there, should they come here?
Don't come here. Don't come. Please don't come to Mckamey Manor. No, don't come here. Don't.
You want to go back in the pool?
No.
Okay, relax. Hey, snap out of it. You're fine. You are fine. You're fine. Listen to me. Now stop now. Yeah, seriously.
Come on, slow your breathing
You're like Jill was when she was panicky. Calm down. Calm down.
Breathe.
My goodness. My goodness. It's enough already. It's enough already. It's enough. Have you watched the McKamey Manor videos? What? One of them. That was a bad decision. You should have made a lot more than that. Oh, that was kind of cute. Oh, Steve Fox. That was a good one, right? That was fun. Now, look, you saw how tough they were, right? Those guys really stuck together.
Yeah.
They didn't like lay each other down. They didn't do any of that, right? They didn't quit on each other, right?
No.
Now, you know you're quitting on Lindsay, right?
Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
Terrible.
Yeah? Do you want to quit on her?
I can't do it.
What can't you do? Okay, use your words. Explain to me what you really can't do. What is so tough?
Everything.
Everything? No, what is so tough? Think about it.
Water, the bees, and the...
Oh, you're mumbling. You're gonna have to back that whole thing up. Maybe we need to wake her up on the pool. Hey, quiet.
Stop.
Quiet.
So what is it that freaked you out so bad?
Water.
The water. We're not in water right now. And you're safe, weren't you? Weren't you always safe? Were you always safe? What?
I don't know.
Of course. You wouldn't be here if you weren't safe. Am I right? Open your eyes. You need to get tougher. Okay, sit up. Come on, you really need to toughen up here a little bit. Carol's gonna baby you for a while. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. Where's that water at?
It was right here.
Calm her down. Take her inside the house, sit with her and calm her down. It's ridiculous. Come on, let's go. Come on. Yes. Come on. You're done. Ridiculous. You're done. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get on in there. Robin, were you ever forced in any way whatsoever to partake in the McKamey Manor experience?
I was not forced. It was under my own free will. Signed the paperwork, decided to do it the night before, and it was my choice, and it was my pleasure.
Hey, sunshine.
Hi.
How are you?
I can breathe.
Can you breathe now? You feeling better now? Are y'all still stressed out?
A little bit. It's hard hearing Lindsay scream.
I know, you left her, and now she's alone. Don't you feel bad about that?
Yes.
Yeah? Now she's gonna have to finish this 3 hours by herself. You let her down. Look over here at me. You let her down. Why'd you do that?
I couldn't go anymore.
Why? If you think about it logically, what was really so tough? Is it more in your head, or is it more what? Because obviously, because you're alive and you're safe and you're sound and you're not injured. There's no broken bones, right? So what is it? I mean, if you think about it, put yourself out of the box and look at it on another angle. What is it that's...
The water. It was so scary.
So for you, it's the water.
I was so scared.
Are you ready?
I didn't even want to take this when they were first trying to give it to me.
Why? Freaking out
Water.
for the water?
Yeah.
So do you have like a history of a water issue?
No.
You do
I'm
now?
a lifeguard.
You're a lifeguard. Are you? Are you really a lifeguard?
Yeah.
Oh boy, which pool or beach do you guard? I'm not going there. Which one?
Giving her her locks.
Oh my God, let's see it. Let's see your little souvenir. Can you believe we did that? Actually, we didn't do that.
Yeah.
Well, somebody did.
Lindsay did that.
So how did that feel when Lindsay was like, you know, kind of throwing you under the bus a little bit?
It sucked.
It does, right?
Because we had talked about like...
Oh, you did? You had a plan. You had a plan? What was the plan? Tell Russ the plan.
We had talked about like not throwing each other under the bus for certain things, and
Well, you're talking to the wrong person for that.
yeah. And then
Yeah, you did good. You did good.
and I was like, I'm a teacher. I'd rather not like get my head shaved. I don't care if it gets cut. And
Right.
then she was like,
But you ended up kind of tossing each other around a little bit. So what makes it happen? You guys had a plan. You were going to have each other's back, right? You saw Steve and Nick, and then push comes to shove. That's what people don't understand, right? Push comes to shove, and even though you may have talk a big game, when you get panicky inside, it all goes away, doesn't it?
yeah,
Yep. And that's kind of the magic of the manor, you know.
yeah,
People think, oh, I can do that, and it's because it really is all in your head. It is just a big head game here. You do
Yeah.
understand that, right?
yeah,
Did we get into your head?
yes.
How long did it take? How long did that take to actually get into your head to start breaking you down?
No, like halfway through the first time.
Right.
It was like, oh shit, I'm still going through this. And then
So what is it with the
I was
feet?
gonna ask you about that.
Yeah, what is it with your?
yeah.
Let me see him.
How the stitches?
I knew there wasn't stitches.
So what is it with? Is it just that you're ticklish?
I'm super ticklish, and when
Once I found out she was ticklish, I stopped poking her. I was like,
yeah, when I was little, my brothers used to sit on my legs and tickle me,
That
and I
sucks.
just can't have my legs like held down.
Yeah, we found that out.
Yeah. And
That
no, like whenever
sucks.
they're held down, I like freak out, and yeah.
That sucks. So here, I got a deal for you.
Can we get some towels?
I think you would be a really good actor here. Do you? What if we bring you back, especially on the 17th? What do you guys think? On the 17th of Christina's the big show.
That's cool.
You want to be an actor on the 17th? We got a big show. This special person coming in from Kuwait, and it's gonna get a lot of media attention and stuff. And you want to be part of that?
Like going through it again?
No.
Okay.
Like being on our side, doing what we do. You want to do that?
I could do that.
Because you're an entertainer.
Yeah.
You're a performer.
Yeah.
And we need and you're funny as hell too.
50 points. 50 points.
So I would love we would all love it if you join us as part of our little team, because we need more women. Because we only got a couple that actually show up. One.
Yeah, no, I was there.
And
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, sit down. I want to talk to both of you guys.
here, put one under her so she can sit down on it. Here.
Did she get in there? Did she go?
Thank you.
Did you give her the little tour of the kitchen?
She didn't.
No?
She didn't make it that far.
She hurt herself?
Well, she hurt her ankle.
On what?
I tripped going into the contraption.
Oh my God, anything to get out of that stuff. Anything. All right, I want you guys to back up a little bit. Both back up so I can see both of you guys.
I'm rolling out.
You guys rolling out?
Yeah, I am.
All right.
Boom, boom, all around, all around.
All right, so kind of get in the corner, Lindsay. Get in on my. You get next to her too. Kind of get on in there.
Ladies, it was a pleasure. Thanks so much.
There you go. That's nice. There you go. All right. So, and here's a little dog to say hello to you on, right?
Is it Spaz?
Oh, look at that, huh? And let's see.
This is a new one.
It's a new one. This is Spunky.
Spunky. What?
You're officially a foster failure today.
A foster failure. What's that mean?
What? You guys don't get to keep her?
We adopted her.
Oh, that's right. We adopted her.
You can't leave it hanging like that.
What?
I know, that scared me. I was like, no.
You're a failure. You were supposed to just foster her.
Yeah, like that's gonna happen when you bring a dog
Look at,
over.
she's
Like
so sweet.
she's so sweet. She's so sweet.
These are like therapy dogs afterwards. Seriously.
She's so sweet.
I gotta say, the snake was like therapy. I was like, yes.
It's the snake you like, right?
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Tired. Exhausted.
Robin.
Do you have
So
any?
draining.
Do you have any regrets?
Yeah, I didn't get to meet Mother.
We can go do that.
But
No, she's got stomach problems.
I don't have stomach problems. You just stuffed me with too much water.
Come on, baby doll. Come on. Come on.
It seems that you're okay.
I am.
See, they are okay after it's all said and done. Everybody's okay because it's in your head, isn't it?
Yeah, it's.
So
I
no
didn't
regret that you enjoy that.
Yeah, I regret not going further. Like,
See? Isn't that
I
amazing?
wanted to finish the tour. I wanted to. I'd go back out there right now if I could finish the tour. But, yeah, I fought a little more this time because I really didn't want to go in that contraption. Really didn't want to go in there.
What was the scariest for you, or the most, the thing that bothered you the most?
The contraption.
Can you tell me the thing that bothered me the most? The full sentence I need.
The thing that bothered me the most is the water contraption.
Why?
Because you feel like you're dying. You feel like you're drowning. It's horrible. You can't get out. For a big girl like me, you can't move around well. So it is terrifying.
But you came here for that?
I knew it was going to be, well, I had a feeling it might be here even though I was told something else.
But okay, so it was your second time doing this?
Yes.
Sorry, I have some issues here.
Carol, can you come help me with the dogs? Because he's filming. I gotta help me out here.
Why do you have to go through this? Why do you put yourself
Who's the
through
person
this?
I bit? Who's the person
When
I
I'm
bit?
done at When I'm done at Mckamey Manor, I think about what I could have done better, and it haunts me over and over and over, every day, every night. What could I have done better? What could I have done better? Why didn't I make it further? And so that's why I came back again.
But once again, why do you need to put yourself through this? What's the point?
To see to challenge yourself mentally and physically.
But is there any other way that are a bit less degrading?
No, I don't think it's degrading at all.
No?
Mm-mm. It's just part of the show.
Is it Halloween?
It's Halloween here all year. So it doesn't have to be Halloween. It's Halloween all year long. So this is a little more intense than just Halloween.
Yeah.
But you're happy, you look happy.
I am happy. I love Mckamey Manor.
What makes you happy about what you just described?
I'm not in that contraption. I'm ecstatic. You feel a lot better. Like, if you're not in there, everything's awesome.
Some people could say that you're a bit masochist, you know?
Oh,
That
I
you
am a self-proclaimed masochist. I admit it straight up. Yep.
Yeah, they asked me if I liked pain in the beginning, and I was like, well, it's like, I don't know how to answer this to where I don't get hurt, but I mean, it's kind of true.
You have to be a little bit of a masochist to come back. Like, for real. She has an excuse. She didn't know what she was getting into. I don't have an excuse.
Yeah, I heard about this a little bit last year. And then last night my mom was like, hey, you should do this. And then I talked to Russ on the phone. And then next thing I know, this morning, I'm here. And yeah, it all happens so fast.
It happens so fast. You don't have time to think.
Yeah, no.
How do you think fear is manufactured here? What is the way they create fear?
They taunt you.
Yeah.
and they know what scares people.
What does scare you?
Water. You don't. You know, it's funny. I was not scared of water until I came here. I really wasn't. I came here and all of a sudden I have a whole new phobia.
Yeah. I think the blindfolds add like the duct tape and the blindfolds.
And they exhaust you, so you're just...
Yeah.
There's no time to mentally prepare. There's no time to steel yourself to finish this thing. They just are constantly on you. Like, you don't get a chance to you know, buck up and...
Yeah.
But okay, so like people who are gonna watch that, they're gonna think that probably it's just an insane entertainment. That they don't even get why you want to do this and why
None
you sign
of
a
my
waiver.
family understands. None of my family understands. None of my friends understand why I do this, why I would want to do this. That's why it was hard to get a partner today, because people talk a big game, but actually showing up is a whole different story.
What did you explain? What do you explain them? How do you explain that?
I explain it like this is not a haunted house. If you're coming here thinking it's a haunted house, you're gonna be in for a shock. Like,
So
this
what
is
is it?
an extreme interactive show. Extreme. Like, it pushes your limits, and it's hands-on.
Some people accuse Russ of doing torture here.
It's mental. It's all mental. He does everything to the point where you think you have to get out of this no matter what. And it could be, for him, it could be 5 seconds. For you, it feels like 2 minutes. Like, it feels like it's been an eternity, and it was probably only a couple of seconds worth of stuff going on. So he times that well. He's a master at this game. He knows, and so are all the actors. Even for someone going through a second time. Dude, I have some real tears up in here.
So the actors looked like they were having great fun.
Yeah, they sounded like they were having great fun. We can't see anything, but
Isn't it a bit sick?
yeah, but they enjoy their job.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. Plus, they have to do that in order for us to have a good experience.
Yeah.
If they weren't good actors, then the experience wouldn't be as good.
Yeah,
So.
I know when I'm on stage, if I'm having fun, then the audience is having fun.
Did you at any point thought that you would either be hurt or you would drown, or did you feel that you got close to getting in trouble?
Yeah, that's why I was a pain in the butt through it.
But
I fought back on that one.
It was so hard.
You know you're going to get hurt. Like, it's just part of it, because most of the time you're doing something you weren't supposed to do, like fighting back or moving the wrong way, or you can't see, so you just kind of stumble around. As far as dying goes, that runs through my head every time I'm in a water situation here. Every time. I feel like I'm gonna die. Like, it takes a lot to just kind of take a breath and say they're not gonna let you die. It's really hard. It's really hard to feel like you're not gonna die.
Yeah.
And what about your hair?
Dude, I have family pictures in like 2 weeks. So it was short anyway. Guess it'll just be growing out. There's wigs. That's what wigs are for.
Yeah. I'm a substitute teacher. I don't know. I'll see what the kids say.
You poor thing. It's your badge of honor.
Yeah.
Your badge of honor.
You think?
That's what I'm telling myself.
Yeah.
And is my eyebrow gone?
Yes.
Did he really do that?
Yep.
Yeah, and both of her.
Oh my gosh, these are not gonna grow back correctly at all.
Sharpies.
We have Sharpies, all kinds of
These are so not gonna grow back right.
Yeah.
Oh, did they give you a souvenir?
So is this something... Here, let me talk to you guys a little bit. You all done talking a little bit to him?
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe, just one last thing. A lot of the actors here, they've done it before. Would you be interested in becoming an actor? So are you not only masochist but also a sadist?
I'm not. I'm pure masochist. I cannot do this to somebody else. No.
Yeah, I would totally be an actor here. I couldn't do it with someone that I was going through it with, but, you know, if they're willingly, I don't know.
Hey, you cut part of her hair, so.
Yeah.
Well, sorry about that.
That's alright.
Like your souvenir there?
Yeah, no, I'm totally gonna put this on my wall.
Excellent touch shoving that in our mouths.
You're
That
welcome.
was a
Yeah.
great touch.
You're welcome.
That was-
I got that one off
That's
for you.
so
It was,
nasty.
It was just in the way.
Yeah, the tape I was trying to, and then he just like, I got this. I'm like, all right, here you go. It's off.
Yeah.
So you have anything you want to say to your actors? Where's Steve at? Because she wants to meet Steve.
That hair in the mouth.
Oh, right here.
Yeah, come here, Steve. Come say hello or get in here.
What's up, Robin? Good
So,
job, girl.
so Steve's the one that was taking good care of you the whole time, like in the back of the
Yeah.
car and stuff.
Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Good job, girl.
I got nail polish.
You're a
Sorry, I
boy.
bit you.
Yeah. 2 times, huh?
You were crying up a storm in the back.
Good job, Robin.
Yeah.
Good job, Lindsay.
Thank you. You guys out?
Don't you come back. You understand me?
Not even to feed you?
Nope.
She'll be back on the 17th to help us out.
You know I will.
I know. All right, so I want you to kind of change seats. Not change seats, but focus toward. Look. Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna ask them one thing.
One question.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you have some, I don't know.
Sure.
But my question to you, so this is your second time, right? So my question to you is fear addicting? Is it something?
The adrenaline is. I think
can you,
so.
Can you give me a full sentence like? So he asked, is fear addicting? More than fear, what is addicting? So I can cut. Oh, I don't have battery.
You won't do when you give that battery.
Yeah.
Stand by.
No.
You get time to think about it.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get out of you that what's addicting here. That you had to come back a second time, and I'm sure you'd come back again if you were.
Yes, you will.
Offered to. Yeah, right.
I'll be back.
Okay. Alright, you got time. You can do your thing in the meantime.
All right, all right. So when you sit in that chair there, and when you sit on this corner right here, so I can get both of
Okay,
you.
then hold on, because it's not gonna match.
All right, you can get continuity then.
Yeah,
That's
sorry,
okay.
guys.
All right, you guys sit there. Let me just talk to you guys for a minute. All right. So I keep forgetting your name. What's your name?
Robin.
Robin. I keep want to see
Think
Rachel.
Rockin' Robin.
I know. I keep.
Stupid.
Okay. I know.
Rockin'
I'm stupid.
Robin.
I know that.
I'm stupid.
Okay. So Robin,
Yes.
was this anything like you thought it was going to be?
So much more. I mean, it was kind of along the lines, but the water and the feet were just so much more than I was expecting.
Those trickly feet of yours.
Yeah, my stupid feet.
She's lucky they didn't find that out earlier.
I know. If we would have found out earlier,
Yeah.
we really would have went at it.
I was
there.
so mad. I heard my mom talking to you guys about like the lifeguarding and the improv, and I was like, she was saying how she wasn't going to talk to you, so you wouldn't have something to use against me. And then right beforehand, that's when she gives you guys everything. I'm like,
Oh, yeah, good info.
serious?
Your boyfriend was worried.
You know what?
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Because when when it came down, I gave him the choice of taking your spot, and he's like, first he's like, yeah, and then I was really serious. Like I got my little serious acting mode. Like, all right, man, we really are. And he's like, well. So he kind of like backed off on that one for real, and then he goes, no, but she really wants to do it, so I wouldn't take that away from her.
Yeah.
But he did not want to come here.
You didn't want to take the pleasure away.
So I was shaming him into like, come on, man, you're gonna let her go through all that? And he was trying to man up, but you knew he did not want to take your spot.
Yeah, up until this morning, he had it in his mind it was just a haunt, and it's like, no, it's not. It's not just a haunt.
And now you're gonna come back with goofed up looking hair.
I told him that would probably happen.
Eyebrows, look like your neck's all racked up there, right? What was that from?
That was the rope.
Who had the rope on you?
I don't know who had the rope on me. It was when we were in the cage.
Oh,
Yeah.
Were you fighting or something?
No, I don't think so.
No. Okay. You got a little black eye up there too, or something. Is that a black eye?
It's a little spot. I thought so. I think that's just makeup.
Is that makeup?
No.
Our beauty makeovers.
It was from earlier. They kept checking it throughout.
Oh, were they checking it?
Yeah.
So we do check throughout the haunt, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and one time I was worried about my eye.
Right.
He thumbed it. And I was like, can you check my eye? And they checked it, like, no problem.
So that's a good point, is tell the folks at home who are watching, I mean, do we actually, I know it looks super crazy and rowdy because of the way I edit my movies and stuff, but are we actually, do you think that we're actually looking out for your well-being and making sure that you're okay?
Yeah. I definitely felt like taken care of the whole time. Like, as scary as it was, I knew that if there were anything seriously medical, that it'd be taken care of, as scary as it was.
Did anything, because we get this a lot too, people think that we're a lot like, I don't know if you know, like the Blackout or Victim Experience or Heritage, what those guys are. You know, they're hypersexual. That's all they are. They just take you in a room and simulate horrible things, and I just personally hate that kind of a thing. Do we do any of that type of scenario whatsoever here?
No.
No, nothing sexual.
No, you feel totally safe here.
Yeah.
My pants were halfway down around from crawling around, and I knew that there was nothing like that going on. They were like, "Here, they'd give me a second to pull my pants up."
Yeah.
So anyone saying that about Mckamey Manor has never been here, hasn't met the actors, is not true.
Do we even allow cussing inside?
No, you guys even yelled at each other for cussing.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
Yeah. So in a way, would you kind of call this a very PG-13 experience?
Yes. I don't recommend 13 years coming, but yeah.
Well, in the sense that there's no sex, there's no religion,
no cussing.
no cussing.
Yeah, I would definitely say PG-13.
Yeah, in that manner, definitely PG-13.
Yeah.
So it's kind of the opposite of what people think. I mean, so is there any, we hear the fact that we torture. Are we actually torturing you?
No, you're just scaring the heck out of us.
Yeah.
You're playing on our fears.
Sure. So we hear a lot about torture inside Mckamey Manor. Do you feel that we're actually, for real, not just in an acting way, but are we actually torturing you?
I do not feel you are actually torturing us. The second time around, I had time to calm a little bit on things that really terrified me. And you guys are really smart the way you do it. Like, if we're calmer, you're fine. It's when you really freak out and you let your head mess with you that you're dying is when you're like, oh, I'm being tortured. In reality, if you're just a little bit calmer, you realize you're not.
Yeah.
So that was my downfall last time.
At any time, did anything inappropriate whatsoever ever happen to you guys?
No.
No.
No, not at all. Not even a little bit.
Nope. Nothing inappropriate.
The other thing we hear a lot is that we tell you that if you say anything to anybody outside of the manor, we're going to come hunt you down and we're going to come take you away and do all these horrible things and, you know, just stupid things we hear. Have we ever threatened you that way? Or do you feel like we're going to come and track you down and bury you out in the desert someplace if you talk about the secrets of Mckamey Manor?
No, not at all. Who would even,
Yeah, and one thing, I wouldn't want to spoil it for anyone else that wants to come here, so I wouldn't want to talk about it.
The whole magic here is that you don't know what you're getting yourself into, so I do not see anyone here tracking us down, but you just know you're ruining it for other people.
Yeah.
And that's what I try to explain to people when they ask me, like, well, why do this, that? I say people don't say anything because they respect what we're doing, and after they go through it, they're our biggest fans. And most of them want to work it, and they want to actually keep it a mystery. And that's what keeps the buzz around. That's what everybody's freaking out about, because they don't know what's going on inside the manor. And guys and gals that go through it, they don't say anything because I think it's out of respect for what we're trying to do here.
Yeah, and it's out of a little bit of, to be honest with you, it's about, if I had to go through that, you're going through that without knowing about it.
There you go.
I know that's mean, but it's like, if I had to suffer that without knowing, you're not getting any info on that.
Absolutely. Did, at any time inside the haunt, did you actually, and again, not in an acting sense, but did you feel threatened or like your life was truly in danger? That you were going to die?
No, the water was scary, but, like, I definitely felt safe throughout everything.
That's good. Because we wouldn't be doing our job if we weren't scaring you, right?
Exactly. It's yeah. You guys do a good job of scaring. You know, even now, any mention of that water, and I turn into a big baby.
Yeah.
Terrifying. Terrifying.
So, what do you guys think about all the crazy hate that you hear? Because McKamey Manor, we get so much hate mail, right, and death threats, and you name it. Is there anything that you want to say to those people that say we're doing horrible things to people, we're abusing them, and they say some really ugly things that really offend me because we're absolutely nothing like what they say. I mean, do you have anything you want to say to those guys and gals?
So, I mean, if you're not into gay marriage, don't marry someone of the same sex. If you're not into McKinley Manor, don't do it. Let other people do what they want to do. That's my take on it.
Are the actors and myself, are we a bunch of lunatics?
No, you guys are awesome.
And sadistic people and
well, yeah, you might be, but you're awesome and you're friendly.
Is this
if you're not weird, you're not normal.
There you go. But you know, I mean, like, are we actually pretty nice people and
yes,
stuff?
Very nice. Or I would have run from y'all the second I was out of this
But
place.
you've all heard the stories about...
Yeah, and I think it's ridiculous. It's hearsay. Have any of those people actually come here to meet you face to face, to talk to you face to face, to go through it themselves? No. So then it's hearsay, and it wouldn't hold up in court, so why would anybody else pay attention to it?
And that's the reason why, if you got to figure that we've been doing this for a gazillion years, and nobody has ever sued us, and police, law enforcement has never been involved for real. They sometimes they respond because they get a call, but there's a reason why why we've never been called on the mat for anything. You know. We also hear a lot that this is I don't even know what the thing stands for. BDSM. What does that stand for?
Oh, this is nothing like that.
What does that stand for?
I can
bondage and submissive.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's
bondage,
sexual,
dominant,
though.
submissive, masochist.
So are we that at all in McKamey Manor?
No, and I can personally vouch for that one. I am part of those clubs, and this is nothing like it.
Okay.
So you can take that one to the bank.
That's enough.
Thanks, Lindsay. Come on now. We have a few questions, interview.
Yeah, sure.
And then we're done.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah? Great.
You want me or them?
Yeah, you.
All right, let me ask a couple more things here. So now that you guys have gone through it a couple times, I want to show you a couple of things back here. I don't normally show people things, but I want to show. And you, I want to make sure you're okay, because you really had a pretty good breakdown out there to where you wouldn't calm down, and we couldn't stop you from yelling. And when you start getting that way, that's when I want to pull you out, because I'm just concerned now that you've been pushed to a limit of where something snapped in you, and I don't want you to have a problem. I want you to be emotionally strong, and I don't want you to have any kind of PTSD or any anxiety, because this is just a show. Because you're getting kind of teary right now, right?
Oh, I couldn't stop crying when I was done with my second one.
But it's just a show. It's just a show. I'm a performer. You're a performer. It's all just acting. It's smoke and mirrors. So when we're done here, I'm going to show you what it was, and then you're going to go, well, that's ridiculous. Okay? But what I show you, you have to promise me you don't tell anybody. All right?
Okay.
But both of you, if you want to see it now, I'll show you now too. Do you want to see it? And then you're going to go, this is the stupidest thing I ever saw in my life. Because you got to...
I still believe it.
And that's the magic of what we do, is that we're able to bring you into a world with absolutely really nothing to even do, because we don't even have anything back there right now. It's all gone. It's just a makeshift pile of nothing that we just threw together, but we're able to sell it, and that's our job, is to sell it. Just like you sell it on stage, you know, you sell it.
That trap sucked.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's the funnest thing. I gotta.
Yeah,
we all did it. It's the most fun. Wait till you see it. I'm so proud of that new You're going to love it, but it's nothing like what you think it is. You're going to go,
so
that's
brutal.
ridiculous, right? But it's so much fun to go through it.
It was so exhausting.
Yeah, it's exhausting. Like I said, I did it before you guys got here.
So I just want to find
like
out.
Going through it soaking wet was like, oh man.
Because doesn't it feel like you're in there forever?
Forever. Which
And like it never.
Like in circles.
Lindsay,
It just
you were
felt
going
like
in circles for like most of the
It
time.
felt like it. It felt like it. I was like, this never ends. Never ends.
So I guess my question to you is, are you okay?
yeah. I mean, time will tell, but
A
no.
good warm
Yeah.
shower.
Because I want you,
good
I want you to be
shower.
okay.
Yeah.
We all want you to be
Yeah.
okay. This is just no different than you putting a show on
Yeah.
for your people at an improv. We're just doing this
Yeah.
crazy survival horror boot camp, live your
Yeah.
own movie experience. It's all smoke and mirrors. It's just an act.
Yeah.
So I don't want you to get freaked out by it. You can't, because it's
Yeah.
just make believe. We're just
Yeah.
actors. You know what I mean? And you're an actor. You know what's
Yes.
going on.
Yeah.
But why did you get so emotional there towards the last hour or so? You just were kind of
It was the water that really did it to
The
me.
water's
Like,
stupid too. I'm going to show you that too, and you're
Yeah,
going to laugh.
it was not just the water, but having the mask over my
Right.
face. So getting pushed underwater, that's not that bad. But then coming up and not being able to breathe.
and then still
'cause
breathing.
we're-
You really
yeah.
can't, but the fact it feels like you can't because the water's still dripping in your mouth.
Right.
You know. Well, hi. Oh, well, okay. Well, I'm going to happy little dog. So after going through everything you did, and this is a serious question, and if you'd like to say no, I really not my thing. Would you seriously like to be an actor and be part of this at Mckamey Manor?
Yeah, I would. It'd be really awesome.
That's cool.
To be able to participate in it.
Okay.
And yeah.
So can we work with you and get you here for that big show on the 17th?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Cool. And I want you here for that show too. I want you back here too.
Okay.
Okay? I want you to be part of it as well.
Yes, sir.
All right? So I'm going to answer a couple of questions. Then I'm going to take you for a tour of what it was. Okay? And I want to film
Okay.
the tour, even though I'm not going to show it to anybody.
You know what? Honestly, even if you know everything, it doesn't matter.
You're right. You're right, and that's the magic of what we pull off too. But it's interesting because all these things that that I was being asked by people, interviewers, like, is it this? Is it that? And my response always is, just wait until you actually wait till after it's all over, and then talk to them and see what people have to say. And you guys did exactly what everybody else does. Like, people who look at it on the outside are going, "This is crazy." You know, I'm talking to ADN here, and he's going, "This is nuts." I know in his mind, he knows he thinks it's crazy. I know he thinks it's nuts. But now, if he talks to you guys, he's actually hearing you all go, "You know what? We loved it." It was like, it was. We get it. Do you kind of get it now a little bit?
Yeah.
So when I tell you that, all this,
I did it yesterday.
but now you kind of see and you kind of understand all this time I was telling you. That's kind of how it works out, and that's how it works out. And it's a really, I think psychologically, it's really interesting how it all works. But you guys get it.
Yeah.
You get it. It's just an act.
Mhm.
It's just a play. But man, it does feel real, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's the fun part about it.
I'm Robin Wanless.
And when did you first hear about Mckamey Manor?
I heard about Mckamey Manor about a year ago, but it wasn't really on my radar until about last night. Yeah.
So how long did you prepare for going through it today?
I prepared probably less than 24 hours, which in hindsight was pretty gnarly. Not the best idea.
Was it what you expected?
No, it was so much more than I expected. It was so much. Just so much.
Okay. Would you recommend it to anybody else to do?
No, don't do Mckamey Manor. Don't do it. It's intense. It's too much. Don't do it.
Okay. What was the worst part?
The worst part was probably the water and facing my phobias, facing my fears, because they are all in there. They will be in there. Any fear that you have is in there.
Okay, so we're only about, what is it? We're about 5 hours after you left it. What are you doing tonight?
I'm gonna try and make it to Final City Improv. My team's performing. There's no way I'm performing with them, but maybe I can laugh. I'm gonna try. Bye. So, I'm Robin, and I did the Mckamey Manor back in September of 2015, a little less than a year ago, and I survived, thank goodness. It was an experience. It was a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and it's pretty awesome.
Was it a positive experience for you? I mean, are you really glad you did it? Because here's the deal, because looking back at your video, because now that I'm making your video, which is what the folks are going to see right now, in fact, they've already seen it, and as I looked through it, I forgot just how upset you were. You were like, you were really freaking out at certain points. So I have to do a lot of creative editing so people don't like lose their mind, because you were really, you know, off track for a while. And so the reason why I'm contacting you now after all this time is to make sure you're okay and to get some feedback on you, because I always want to make sure that you're okay, the people are okay with me publishing their movie. We don't want to embarrass anybody. We don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. So we want to make sure that you're up to have your movie seen by millions of people, you know. So that's what I'm doing, is seeing how you feel about the whole experience now that it's been a year or so.
Yeah, I really want to see the movie, and I think other people would like to see it too. Granted, I did freak out quite a bit, because it's kind of a body self-defense mechanism where you're mentally thinking, I'm not safe, but I really felt safe throughout the whole thing, and really, I still keep in contact with you and some of the brothers, and I really, as unsafe as I felt mentally, I knew that I was safe. It's strange, but it's a great experience that, I mean, I wouldn't recommend it to anybody, but now that I've done it, I'm glad that I have. And I still occasionally brag about it, like, man, I went through this manor it was intense. And, yeah, I'm glad that I did it, now that I can look back at it and say, wow.
Well, good.
That's something I accomplished.
Because what people really freak out about on my movies is the fact that they think that we're holding them hostage. They think that we're actually not letting you go when you want to go, because you'll hear yourself in the movie say a lot that you're done, you quit, you want out. But you know, we talked about that before the movie, and we discussed the fact that, you know, before the tour, that when that happens, because I tell you, it's going to happen, you're going to panic and you're going to want out, and sure enough, that's what happened. And the question I always present to you guys was, when you really say that, what do you really want us to do? Do you want us to like stop it, or do you want us to keep challenging you? And what did you have to say about that?
I'm glad that you didn't let me quit when I said I wanted to, because then I would have regretted it. I would have looked back at the experience and thought, I could have gone farther. I could have done more. Like, I'm glad that you continued to challenge me, because then I really knew that that was, like, I did as much as I could. And I still think, well, maybe I could have gone more, but then I think back, nah, I'm glad that you didn't let me quit, because I would have regretted it.
Good.
And I don't regret the experience, but if I would have gone out at that point, I would have been like, now I have to go back and try it again, because I could have gone more.
Because the water really took a toll on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't do well in the water. Even though when you watch it, you're going to think, what? That was nothing. But the magic about what we do is we make nothing seem like something, even though it really is nothing, because we had nothing back there. That was when we were moving everything, and we only had a couple of little props. So we have to make it seem like it's more than it really is, but we're able to get in your head. And once we're in your head, then we've got you then.
Yes.
So,
you guys are living up there.
Yeah.
It was, yeah, the water is definitely scary, but, like, looking back at it, like, I'm a lifeguard, so I'm thinking, oh, man, like, when I'm in the moment, I'm like, I'm drowning. But when I think back, and it's like, no, I was safe. I know that I'm safe. And any time that I really felt not safe, like, I could just think about the people that were around me, and I knew the experience levels of everybody. I knew that there's like EMTs and people that with experience. So,
and also, even though we're in your head and we're trying to make you feel it's super scary, it's actually extremely safe. Nobody's ever gotten hurt. We're always there watching you. All the actors are there on your side. They're there to make sure that not only are you scared, but we're making sure that you're safe as well. And, you don't see a lot of that because obviously you're in panic mode, but we're watching you. But I just want to, get the point across that we're not holding anybody hostage. We're not holding people against their will. It's all part of the game that we all agree to beforehand. And that's what makes it scary. It wouldn't be scary if we just said, okay, you're done. Okay, that's it. So... Yeah. It takes a special person to come through here. But again, I just want to reiterate and hear it from you that are we actually holding you at any time against your will?
No. In the very beginning, you say you'll let us go when you see that we need to go. And there were times that I was like, well, I want to go. But then you would ask me, are you sure you want to leave? And then I think about it and it's like, no, I can go farther. And because you asked every time that I said, oh, I want to go, you're like, are you sure? And I had to rethink and I'm like, no, I don't want to go yet. And yeah.
Exactly.
It was great. I stayed as long as I wanted to.
Exactly. That's good to know. And a lot of that's not on film because I don't show that part because that would be boring if I stopped the film and showed me saying, try to talk you out of it or ask you all these questions. I mean, I show some of that, but if I showed all of that, people would go, well, that's not scary then, because you're just doing what they want to do anyways. You're not really, So, yeah. So it's all clever film editing and stuff, but still, it's crazy and it's still extreme. But your movie's going to be different. I got to warn you. Your movie there's not a lot of editing to it. It's pretty much how it was. And so this is the first time I've done this, and so there'll be some boring sections, and so maybe I should edit it down a little bit because it's pretty long. But the way I have it now, this cut is pretty much kind of the whole tour for the most part, even the parts where you're just kind of wandering around in a daze, So I don't know. Usually I do some clever, quick edits and all these cool little zoom ins, but I kind of left yours more just what the camera really saw. And so I don't know, that's why I wanted to get your permission. And I'm really concerned about your mom and dad because they're in the movie. Your mom and dad are in the movie because I implemented all the interviews and intertwined all those, and it's interesting to see your dad at the beginning of it when he was like, it's great, yeah, she's fine, everything's good, she's tough, what doesn't kill her makes her stronger. And then it got to the point of where he wasn't a happy camper. And, and so I'm afraid when he sees his little girl panicky and just going nuts and wanting out, and we're just like acting and doing all of her thing, I'm afraid he's going to freak out. And so I'm worried about your dad.
No, I think he'll be fine. He probably, just like Lindsay's movie, he probably will watch 2 minutes of it and say, I can't watch this, and turn it off. But unless I said, oh, we need to take action. But we don't, because it's what I wanted. I wanted to go through this. I wanted this experience, because it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience. You hardly ever hold the manners, except for when you get two people that actually want to do it. And that doesn't come often.
No, it doesn't.
It takes a very particular person. So to find two people that are able and willing, it takes a while. It's not like you're going out and capturing people. That doesn't happen.
No.
You're finding people that want to do it.
Do you remember much about it? Because I don't, you know, I filmed so many people, then I go back and look at the footage and go, oh wow, I forgot about that, and I forgot how much you were crying. You absolutely were just sobbing the last hour and a half uncontrollably, and I was like, man, what a baby. Come on, you're tougher than that. Come on, you said you were athletic and a tough one, and come on. So you were really crying a lot, which I forgot about.
Yeah, no, I remember I was crying a lot. I was, yeah.
And that's what I'm worried is going to freak out.
Lot, but yeah, it's one of those just. Yeah,
it gets in your head, right? I mean, we got in your head, and we were in your noggin, and that's where we were at, and we were gonna just mess with you. But that's what I'm worried about. Your folks, I don't want, because you're still their little girl, and how is your mom and dad gonna respond when you're just freaking out and crying, and that concerns me.
But they know, like, when my brothers used to like pick on me, I would go to tears because that's what would get action. Like, that's how people would take action. It's like, okay, I started crying and they would stop. So I think it was just like a childhood self-defense mechanism of when something happens, you go back to tears. Because I had two older brothers. It's like they'd tickle me and I start crying.
Right.
Or, yeah, they sit on my legs and I'm like, ah! And, yeah. So
yeah, because once the waterworks started, man, you kept it going for a long time.
Yeah. The thing is, once they started, I couldn't stop them. So it's like, like I don't want to be crying, but I already opened the gates and then they were done. But my mom even made the comment afterwards, like, yeah, no, you're a crybaby. It's like, yeah.
So do you think your mom and dad would do a Skype with me and tell me it's okay to show your movie?
I think so.
All right, because I'm gonna write your mom and say, look, this is my concern. I'm just being courteous. I never like doing anything that's going to get anybody upset. I mean, people think I'm this crazy, mean guy, but in reality, I'm not. In reality, I'm looking out for you, and I'm looking out for me. I don't want to get anybody mad. This is all entertainment. This is all show business. It's not real life. It's just a flipping game. But people take it to another level, and they think it's something other than it really is. And, you know, so it's weird that I have to be so cautious about things, but I do. It's a crazy world, and I have to be really careful, you know. So
yeah.
But so overall, though, again, you're excited about the movie, and you're excited about the experience.
Yes, I really want to see the movie. The experience, like, now that some time has passed, like, within the first month, I was like, man, should I have done that? But now, it's one of those experiences that I get to tack on under my belt, say, I did this. I'm tough, I'm strong.
Yeah, and it'll be there for years to come, right? You'll show your kids and grandkids, and, you know, how much of it do you remember, though? Because, I mean, you were really kind of in La La Land for some of it. You were kind of, eyes were rolled in the back of your head. Do you remember a lot of it, or some of it just a big blur?
I remember a lot of it. Like, I can think through the different haunt rooms that you put me through, and I remember some of the jokes that I made.
Okay, good, because that's in there. That's a funny part in the movie, yeah. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I remember freaking out about my feet, because I don't like my feet touched, and then, I remember shooting Lindsay with a paintball gun.
Right.
I remember pretty much everything.
Oh, good. All right. So then this will be entertaining for you to see it. I don't show everything because some things I have to keep a secret. So some things are, like, for example, you'll hear just audio of what's going on, but you'll know what's going on, and you can tell people, but I don't want to show everything, you know. So, but there's plenty in there. It's going to be like a 3-hour movie or something. I don't know. It's pretty long.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so unless I edit it down, but I think that's about where it's at now. It's like 3 hours or 2 hours and 45 minutes or something. I don't know. It may be.
It may be almost as long as I was in there.
Yeah, you were. Yeah, you weren't in it all along. So I don't know how I'm going to finish it up, but it's going to be good. It's going to be kind of a documentary in a sense, because I have all these interviews in there as well. So I think your dad will actually like it, and I think maybe he'll get it if he watches it, because it'll be not just you getting destroyed, it'll be all the other conversations in between as well that he hasn't seen, you know. So I think maybe he'll appreciate what you did and think it was actually pretty cool. So, you know, that's my hope at least.
I gotta say, so after the haunt, I was still very freaked out. And even one of the brothers offered me a candy bar and offered me water. And I was like, no water. But I still had it in my mind that I could still go back into the haunt. But I realized, like, they're just really nice guys. They really just wanted to give me a Kit Kat.
So was there any lasting negative things that were dogging you out from it? Like, were you really bothered by it after it was, you know, days afterwards, weeks afterwards? Were you freaked out? Were you really whatever?
The only thing that bothered me was that I found out it was the 4-hour tour and not the 8-hour tour, and then I was thinking, man, I could have finished it. But, yeah, there's nothing really, I don't know, the wool cap going underwater seemed a bit much, but it wasn't really, nothing really with, like, lasting effects.
You know, you do realize that you were only in 3 inches of water, right? That's what it was.
Yes, but as a lifeguard, I know that people can drown in a 1/2 inch of water.
That's true. That's true. But
so, yeah.
That's true. But you weren't over your head. It was we had to basically tip your face to the side, you know, to get any water. Yeah. But it's all the fighting. It's all the breathing hard and heavy, and it's the cap. The cap is very effective. The cap is a very effective deterrent to you know, it causes panic right away, and also, you know, it does some crazy stuff. But psychologically, you weren't damaged by it. Nothing, you know, lasting. No residuals of feeling this or feeling that.
No, I got into the shower a little slower, but that was only for like a day, and then I was like, because
of what? Really because of the water? Because you were just sore?
I think a little bit of both, but yeah. It was, but no, it was good. No real lasting effects. I missed my hair for a little bit, but then I always knew I'd go with the shaved head eventually, so then I just rocked it. Now I'm just rocking any style. I did like a faux hawk. I did like a, I don't know, different hairstyles. So
that's cool.
I'm just kind of.
Well, I'm thinking you need to come back, because right now you're in Japan. What you're teaching kids right now? What are you doing right now?
Yes, I'm in Japan. I'm kind of living the dream right now. I'm teaching kindergarten. I have my own place. I'm hiking like at least twice a month. I'm doing LARP. Live action role playing, which is fun, and I'm loving it here.
What is live action role playing? What is that?
So basically, it's we're improvising, and I get to dress up as I'm a wild elf, so I get to be an elf,
nice.
And then we like have foam swords and we like beat up on each other.
Nice. So this is So the manor's right up your alley, actually. You know, that's all we're doing. We're just role playing too. But I'm thinking that you need to come back during a break and get a trim. I'm thinking that your hair is getting a little bit long, and you need a Mckamey Manor trim. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I need to go back to the barbershop.
I'm thinking so. I'm thinking that's getting a little bit unruly right there. We like that high and tight version that you have in the Manor. That's pretty cool. Hey, how about that guy you were dating, Misha? Is he still around?
No. I think the Manor did more of a number on him than me.
Really? So what? Because he's in the movie, and it's pretty entertaining, his part in the movie. You know, he's like trying to protect you, kind of, but then it's like, you know, maybe that's her thing, not my thing. You know, but it's pretty cool. But so what happened there? Did that like cause a problem with you guys?
No, it wasn't really the Manor. There's like other stuff involved. But the Manor kind of happened early on in the relationship, and then I think it kind of made him think, like, how crazy is this girl? And then I guess I didn't do following actions that really comforted him, like, you know, week-long hikes and, yeah.
I love it.
going
Well, I
out
mean,
partying.
I think it's cool that you stay true to yourself, though. So, you know, but just so you know, he's in the movie. I hope that doesn't bother you or anything.
No, not at all.
Okay.
So he and I are still friends, yeah.
That's good, because it's all part of the overall experience, and I try to make each movie different in the sense of, you know, whatever is happening within your time frame, and yours is different. You've got a lot of stuff, and so I liked your movie, even though, again, I apologize that I didn't do all the million, trillion, gazillion edits I normally do. It's more of just a straight run through without all the fancy stuff that I normally do. So it's, you know, it was just a lot of stuff. So I was just trying to get, you know, anyways. So I apologize that I didn't spend 2 years on yours. I spent a couple weeks on it, but, you know.
That's all right. I'm excited to see it.
Good.
And it's more documentary style and with interviews. I think that'll be cool because it gets the. I feel like it'll probably get the real picture of Mckamey Manor, because the other ones I feel like are more like advertising. It's like people going through Mckamey Manor at home.
Exactly.
So
I agree. So it's gonna be good. Well, good. I'm really glad that you're doing well. And would you ever try the new? You know, the new haunt, we have a thing called the Chamber. It's a whole new haunt. Would you ever give it a shot?
If I did go through it, I'd want to go through it with a friend.
Cool.
Not that Lindsay isn't my friend, but I met her that day.
Sure.
So.
Yeah, it's always more fun to go through with someone you know, and then you have that bond, and you have that story to tell for the rest of your life. So yeah, I get that. And your mom was still trying to go through. So even like 2 weeks ago, she's emailing me saying, hey, and I'm like, you really don't, you know. And then I said, well, if you want to, I said, but you got to get your husband's approval. And she came back and said, that ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, my dad wouldn't have approved it.
Yeah, no way.
He's like, he knows that I went through it because of my own choice, and he would never stop me, but he'll stop my mom.
Yeah. So you don't think there'll be any kind of legal recourse? I don't want your dad like suing me or nothing like that, because he's like, what are you doing to our daughter? She wanted out, you didn't let her out. And it's like, no, there's more to it than that. You know, I just...
No.
Okay.
Because I've talked to them before about it, and they completely understand it was my choice. And they were shocked at how real it seemed. But... yeah, unless I said, no, they treated me poorly. But no, I felt really safe throughout the whole thing. With all that was going on and everything in my mental state, like, I knew in the back of my head, like, I'm safe here. So...
yeah, you really were.
Yeah.
I just wish you could see more of it, because, again, you didn't do anything. You did, like, three things. That's all we had back there, 3 things. And so now we've got it built up to where there's a few more items and some really fun stuff. So if you really want to do it, I think you'd enjoy it, because it's more psychological now, and it's not quite so physical, and it's there's just a lot, you know, there's more going on. So if you're ever in the back in the States again, you know, and you want to give it a shot, I can even make a deal with you that we won't cut your hair if you don't want your hair cut, just so you can go through it again and see the new stuff, you know. But
that would be cool.
But you just can't tell someone I made that deal with you.
Okay.
And your partner that went in with you, they wouldn't have that deal. So okay. All right. Well, it's sure nice talking to you again.
Yeah, it was good talking to you too.
All right.
Tell everyone I say hi.
Yeah. Yes. Say goodbye to all your fans, all the millions of people that are watching you. Say another little something that you want to say to all these folks.
Goodbye, everyone. Happy trails. If you're thinking Mckamey Manor, I recommend don't do it, but if you're really gung-ho about it, know what you're getting into. It's intense, but it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience. It's amazing.
Outstanding. All right, Miss Robin, continued luck out there. Where are you at? What town are you in? What city are you in?
I'm next to Nagoya, Japan.
Okay, because I was stationed in Yokosuka for 3 years. So how far is Nagoya from Yokosuka? How far are you away?
I don't know where Yokosuka is.
How about Nagasaki? Are you anywhere by there?
I think I'm further north of it.
Are you in like an inland, more inland? Or are you by the water?
Yeah, I'm a little more inland. So I'm like 3 hours from Mount Fuji.
Okay. Have you climbed Mount Fuji yet?
I'm doing it next month.
Right on. I did that. It was so much fun. Are you gonna?
Yeah, I was doing it on my own, but we're taking a tour.
Oh, yeah. The tour's the way to do it. So then you're gonna camp out and go to the summit, then, right?
Yep, and do the sunrise summit, and should be beautiful and cold and wonderful for the middle of August.
Make sure you get your hiking stick, because you got to buy a hiking stick, and then they stamp it at each level you go to, and it's a good souvenir. It's got a Japanese flag on it, and then the cool part is sliding down Mount Fuji. When you get to the summit, you got to slide all the way down.
Yeah,
and all that lava and stuff. It's pretty crazy. You're gonna have a blast.
Oh, it'll be so much fun. So I'm loving all the hiking here.
That's great. So how far are you from Tokyo?
From Tokyo? Oh, I'm a good 6 hours.
Okay, I got you. So I'll have to look up where you're at. I'm curious. So, okay, well, have a great time and be safe out there. How's the crime level? Is it pretty okay where you're at?
It's so safe here. It's so safe here.
Nice. So nothing crazy. You feel good out there. You feel protected and everything.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It's amazing. I love it here. It's like everything I want. Besides the humidity, it's really humid.
Yep, pretty humid. Are you eating all the local cuisine and stuff? Are you eating all the crazy food? Or?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's ramen every day, and there's this tabasaki chicken that's really good. There's these I call them octopus balls because they're pancake balls with octopus in them, and those are pretty good. There's also McDonald's, but I don't really go there. But it's kind of what? There's a McDonald's. Yeah.
That's cool. Well, good for you. All right. Well, you stay safe and continue success. And when you're in San Diego, look us up.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. And I'm gonna send your mom and dad a little Facebook message and see if they'll talk to me too.
Okay.
All right, Robin. You take care. Thanks for talking to me.
All right. You too.
All right. Take care. Are you kind of having fun a little bit? A little bit? Are you glad you came?
No, dude,
Not yet?
That was
How about tomorrow? Would you be glad then?
I'll be glad then.
Go over a little bit.